Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Good evening. Right now, you're looking at Jessica, not me, because we're running a little bit of a test.
Testing?
Can you hear us?
I think
Doing
my
a visual
signal
test?
on my phone may have gone down. I think I got too far away from the Wi-Fi.
How you doing, Justin?
In the house?
Kyra, can you hear us? I'm gonna ask you a question before I get in the screen. I'm gonna say 1 + 1 = what?
So it seems like they can hear us, and oh, I think it's just starting on my end too.
Okay. 1 + 1 =
5.
Man, don't do that.
I math.
All right, cool. You guys can hear us. Oh.
I'm watching myself, well, not yet, but from the cell phone. I'm waiting to see what kind of service we have, but I think I stepped out too far from the Wi-Fi.
We're good.
Yeah.
We're good. Inside there's Wi-Fi. We're connected to the Wi-Fi here. Both Jessica and I have wireless mics. They're going to be on us the entire time. We have a few special guests. But before we do all that, it's Saturday night.
And I feel all right.
Which means, welcome to another night of Grimm all night. Basically, we usually do this thing and we do a watch party, but tonight we're doing something a little bit different. Tonight we're doing a live paranormal investigation and we're taking you guys with us.
That's you.
I'm creepy. I am creepy. Right now we are on Cielo Drive. The house that's behind us is the Oman House. It has been featured on all kinds of ghost shows, ghost adventures, ghost hunters, psychics have been here. People come from all over the world. Celebrities have been here. Kane Hodder has been inside this house investigating ghosts. Tonight, we're going in. Me, Jessica, David Oman, the owner, as well as a psychic.
Lily.
Lily.
Yeah.
We're going to be walking through the house, talking about what happens here. We're going to turn the lights off. We're going to be doing a seance in the bottom floor.
Yeah.
That's what they're setting up now.
Oh, okay.
And then we're going to just be doing some ghost hunting. Can't promise you guys something's going to happen. If it does, we'll probably be running out of the house scared because nothing's planned. This could be a very boring night. It could be something really cool. Anything to say?
It's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now here's the thing. I'm going to be behind the camera most of the night. I'm passing it off to Jessica. You're going to see a lot of what's going on. POV kind of style. So if you start asking questions to us, we might not be able to respond to you. Now, I'm going to be behind the camera, so I'm going to see everything.
Everybody.
Jessica has the chat open.
I do, for now, but once we start going inside to actually do the ghost hunting, I'm going to close the chat so that I can voice record through my phone to see if we pick up anything later. So I will only have the chat open for a small time. Hey, Stephanie, hi.
So, if you talk to us on your keypad or wherever, you're going to be talking directly to me or whoever's holding the camera. A lot of times the chat goes by really fast. So if you want us to see it, this is not some sort of advertisement, but if you want us to see it, by all means do a super chat because it'll highlight it and it sticks it there and I'll see it and it'll draw my attention in the dark room. All right? We have lights. We're going to turn the lights off. We have lights on the camera, and that's that. You guys ready? Everything's good on their end?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to pick up the camera. I'm going to show you the house, well, the gate where Sharon Tate and everybody died. And we're going to talk about it, and then we're going to go inside in just a few minutes. All right.
Are you excited or nervous or both?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I'm excited and nervous. I'm both.
All right. So, we just had a tip 666.
Woohoo! Oh, I didn't see that yet.
All right, so hold on. We got to get out of the way.
Thank you, Randy.
Now you're going to see a car. Actually, there's a car coming down the driveway right now.
Hi.
And I'm going to tell you who's in it in a moment here.
Well, we don't know that for sure. For sure. I'm not going to get possessed.
No.
Someone's like, she's going to get possessed.
So, that gate that's open down here, that is where the Manson murders took place. Sharon Tate and her friends and her unborn baby died behind those gates. The gates are new. Those aren't the original gates. The guy who owns that property now owns that house is a guy by the name of Jeff Franklin, who produced the TV show Full House and Fuller House. He's currently renting
Not
that
a fan,
house
I'm
out
sorry.
to Drake.
So we heard. Haven't
Yeah.
seen him with our own two
And
eyes.
here
but-
comes a Cadillac Escalade,
Um,
so if you look closely in the windshield, you might see Drake
Maybe.
watching us. And they might stop and
But
yell at us.
if you've seen our video on Cielo Drive, you'll know that the original house there isn't there anymore. Pretty much nothing original is on the property anymore, right?
I think that was Drake.
I didn't look.
We locked eyes. We locked eyes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what he looks like nowadays. Like sometimes he has a beard, sometimes he doesn't. I don't know what he looks like these days.
All right, guys, real quick, before we start going inside, is the camera steady at least?
Yeah, it's steady.
It's steady? Okay.
Yeah, I'm watching.
All right, so the murders, the deaths happened down here at the end of this driveway, the house at the end of the drive. It's no longer here. We did a video on it, and that's how I came to become friends with David Oman, who owns this house.
He's so nice.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah.
And he said, hey, why don't you guys do a ghost hunt? So that's what we're doing.
Oh.
Here's the thing, all right? Now, David Oman's house wasn't here when Sharon Tate and her friends died.
No.
The only house that was here is this house that's right across the street. This one, right here. Now, if you know anything about what happened that day, the maid, the servant who was working, she came over, and that's the house that she called from.
Oh.
All right?
Okay.
We are live.
Hey,
Mr.
hello.
David Oman.
Hi, everybody. How are you all?
Hello, everybody. This is our friend David Oman, the owner of this fine establishment.
It's not an establishment. It's a home, please.
This fine home.
By the way, did you see a black Porsche just drive out of here?
And a
today?
black SUV with
Escalade.
Mr. Somebody Famous in it.
Wait, he thinks. I didn't get a
He
look.
was, he
I
was in
caught
the
eyes.
Porsche. He should have been in the Porsche Cayenne.
Well, there was that, and then a black Escalade came out.
Right, and the Escalade's got his security chain.
I don't know. I think it was
And
different.
somebody else was in there. Who'd you see?
I could have sworn it was him in the driver's seat of the Escalade.
He's on the Escalade and somebody else was driving the Porsche.
Yeah.
Because we saw the Cayenne go down.
Yeah, we got both on camera. Oh, they can see it.
Yes. Hi.
Oh, can you see him looking?
Well, you can see that there's somebody at the
So if
door.
we-
I can see
Yeah.
feet.
I see feet.
It looks like another car's going to come out. I see headlights.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have armed security guards down there.
Yes, they do. We don't want to talk about who it is. I respect their privacy, so I don't mention name by name, but yes.
I did.
Jesus
I got like
Christ.
zero respect. I got respect.
I try to keep my neighbor's privacy protected. You went off on a magical.
It is what it is.
Told these people, shit.
It's all
You
right.
didn't hear it from me. I didn't.
It-
I didn't. I respect.
We're in
my
Hollywood.
neighbors.
It's celebrity sightings, right?
All right, guys.
Yeah, but
Maybe.
But he's staying. It's somebody's residence. I don't like the paparazzi coming up and harassing other people.
Can
Yeah.
Yes, can.
people who are watching right now, you guys are, this is David Oman, the owner of this house. Can you hear him okay? Because he doesn't have a wireless mic like Jessica and I do. Can you go ahead?
Am I working on your mic after this? I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll be pulling off of both of us.
Yeah, so I'm
We
mic'd.
both are mic'd.
Yeah.
Can you hear David okay? Go ahead. Sing us a song, David.
Everyone says
Happy
yes.
Birthday to you.
To you.
Happy birthday to you.
To you.
Is it me or is it you playing Marilyn frickin' Monroe? I'm closer to her natural color than you are. My God. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Can you hear me now? That's it. Is it
Oh, they
good?
can hear you.
Oh, good.
Do you guys want to go inside and do a walkthrough of the
Terrible.
house?
You're making me sing
Yeah,
that fucking
it's a little
song.
shaky.
All right,
out
it's a little
here.
shaky. Let's go inside the
Hey,
house.
Did you guys walk down there yet?
We did not.
You won't. You're on Wi-Fi right now, so you're gonna drop as soon as you get probably past
Right.
the first house. so
Yeah.
you can't go.
It's
too
actually
far.
really sketchy right now.
Yeah, so let's go
They keep
inside.
Let's go
stopping.
inside.
Yeah. All right. Better reception on the inside.
Yeah, much better.
All right, so for now, we've had David walk around and turn on all the brightest lights of the house. Almost all of them. And can we say hello to on camera?
Absolutely.
Why, hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
And let's go this way so we get some light on you. Although I do have a light, but we're going to save that till it goes dark. So if you may introduce yourself and
Sure.
talk about your role here tonight.
Yes, my name is Lilia Carreon Willis, and I am a friend of David. I've been helping him with the seance and leading the seances for the past 7 years, and it's a pleasure for you, Mike, to be here with us tonight, and I hope to get some activity and some answers from the spirit world tonight. Thank you.
I hope. Got fingers and bones crossed. That's what we like to say, fingers and bones. that hopefully us being here and documenting, maybe some more answers will be given or said.
Possibly.
So we shall see.
That's right. Thank
All
you
right.
for being here.
Well, thank you for having us,
I
guys.
tried to sneak off and eat a chip, and I just saw myself like do.
I'm just adjusting the camera. All right.
And I'm just cooking.
Yeah. So we had this whole meal thing planned, but the
We still have
power was out for quite some time.
It's been a little difficulty, so we're a little delayed, so I'm still cooking, but that's my way of being. I love to cook, and yes. And by the way, for the audience's sake, I am not a paranormal expert. I'm not a paranormal investigator. I'm not involved with any specific group of paranormal investigation teams. I am solo because I live in a house that's haunted. I don't get into the minutia of the paranormal, so to speak. I just live it and I have it and it's an experience, but I stay out or try to stay out of the cattiness of the field. I always get drawn back in because Zach Baggins says I'm a poltergeist agent, which is a crock of crap. But the house is wildly haunted. I hope you guys are enjoying it. And watch my YouTube channel, youtube.com/David Oman, O-M-A-N, and you can watch the videos there.
And you have how many cameras inside this house?
I have 25 cameras inside. This is one of them. This covers the entryway and the dining room. There's a camera over there.
Right there. So they're everywhere. So anybody can go on your YouTube channel.
No, I don't have it open to the public.
Oh, it's not.
No, I mean, I don't have that type of a thing. I don't have a Patreon channel.
Okay.
I don't have open cameras to the house, but what I do is did I just say what I do?
Yes, you did.
I do. What I do on my channel is I back up video footage that we capture on the cameras and I put those incidents on my channel.
Okay.
And I'll show you what the, as a matter of fact, hey, God.
We got puppies.
Oh, Fiona, get away, don't be a pain in the ass. Here an example is of the, these are the cameras, we actually have them up. Let me dim the lights.
Yeah, let me back up a little bit.
Yeah, you can
get it
go
all in
forward.
shot. So these are some of the cameras that you
Yeah,
have.
these are all the cameras.
These are all the cameras that you have.
Well, right now there's one camera down. This, of course, is right here to our left, which is the figurines.
And last time that we were here, we did a video. That guy right there, the smoking guy from Beetlejuice, was the one that fell over.
Right.
But you have different characters that fall over quite a bit.
Yeah. And this, of course, this is the earthen wall room, for example, going into the earthen wall room where the kitchenette is, and that's the infamous earthen wall room there. This is looking down on the earthen wall room into the room itself.
And we're going to be going to all these rooms tonight.
Oh, yes, we are.
All right, cool.
This, of course, is the earthen wall room looking from the wall. As a matter of fact, this is that camera we were just looking at. This is the dining room.
Yeah, because that's where we were just standing.
Right. And, well, here we are right now.
Creepy. Check out that Bruce Lee shirt.
This is camera on this camera right here.
Okay.
And let's go here. That will be the reverse camera. That'll be that camera there. Hi.
Hello.
This is, of course, across the canyon looking down on Cielo proper. So there's my neighbors' houses, and there's the street going up. There's Bella Drive over there. There's Dr. Phil's house. What are you guys doing? Reggie, stop it.
Flying raisins.
I'm gonna back
Yes,
up a little
flying
bit.
raisins. This is the third floor guest bedroom, which we're going to go down into. This should be the third floor guest bedroom looking to the opposite camera. You can see one camera there. This is the second floor hallway looking down the hallway towards the stairs. This is from the stairs looking down towards the laundry room,
All right.
which you're familiar with. One of the cameras not working is the laundry room. This is the second floor guest bedroom.
Well, thank you, Ruby.
What did Ruby say?
Not so.
She's intrigued.
Certain people, yeah. So if they're intrigued, they can go
There's
ahead and
something
do like a
wrong.
super chat.
Sure, please.
And a lot of times,
Okay.
people type so fast and things go so quickly that I don't
Right.
see it. So
Shit.
it'll pop
You need
up
a
with a color.
moderator, right.
Yeah.
This, of course, is this is the theater room looking into the theater room. Stairwells going down to the third floor. Everything's working except just one camera.
All right.
This is looking down the top floor to down the stairwell. And it's all mic'd, so we have cameras that we're capturing audio on.
Okay. Cool.
I have to cough, but I'm
This
like,
is
I
my
don't know what to do.
office.
Sorry,
So
guys.
let's-
Sorry.
Walk through
All right.
and talk about some of the craziness that's been happening here, and then we'll kill the lights.
Well, let me do this. Let me take care of our dinner before we lose it.
Okay.
Because that's going to burn, and I don't want us to lose our
So while David was showing you the cameras, something touched Lily's leg.
Yes, I thought it was a dog or the cat, but it just felt as if an animal was just down on my left calf. And felt it like I was so sure it was the dog. That's why I went that way thinking, where are the dogs? Where are the cats? There's no animal in sight, and I felt it. So got the time. I'm gonna check the cameras, hoping we'll see something.
Heckins, yeah. That's another thing, guys. So I'm going to point this towards Jessica because I'm behind the camera. If at any time you see or hear anything in our video tonight,
Feel free to call it out.
call
Yeah.
it out, make a note,
Everyone's saying hi,
timestamp it.
What room so we can
Yeah.
review it.
Timestamp it. Know what room it is. I'm going to go ahead and turn the light on because everything's a little dark.
It's a little
So I'm gonna bear with me, guys. It's gonna be really bright.
The light
That
is
shit.
a
Look at
little
what's-
bright too.
Look at dinner. This is part of our meal.
Meow.
Yeah, see, that's nice. It's bright. I told you.
Not that I was laughing with Jessica.
Oh.
Meow.
Meow.
So this is, if we walk, so we got a light here. It's gonna be a little bit more brighter. I know we're just kind of getting everything started, so bear with us here. Where's this at? Right now we are at the Oman House in Los Angeles. I guess technically this is considered Beverly Hills. And it's
wouldn't
off of
know.
Cielo Drive,
Yeah.
2 doors down from where the Manson
It is
family.
a private residence.
Yeah.
We are here as invited guests. So whenever we do things like this, do remember to please be respectful and don't go knocking on people's doors. We are invited here tonight. We're graciously being a guest. So just a reminder, because we've heard of things happening in the past from videos that you guys have gone to their door. We don't like that.
66 Enigma, thank you. And
Ah,
yes,
Enigma.
Jessica does look absolutely beautiful in a spooky house with a light on. All right, so you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and start walking around and talking about things.
Should we talk about what happened earlier or no?
About
Downstairs.
downstairs, well, we're going to go down there
When
and
we
we're
get
going to talk
downstairs,
about it in
we'll
just
talk
a
about
moment.
downstairs.
So let's go ahead and over this way. So about 2 weeks ago, I was here in this house. I stopped by, I talked to David Oman, and we did a video. And
That light is so bright.
he brought me into this room, and you see this camera right here?
My
I was
eyes look
standing pretty
weird
much
in front of
right
that
where
light.
I am.
My eyes are not a very light color, but under that light, I look like I have ice blue eyes. That is
Now,
not
there's
my
absolutely
color.
no way. I'm going to see my hand here.
Oh,
I'm just knocking. Those figures up there
so if you're on,
have not knocked
YouTube.
down, but they do fall down occasionally.
Okay.
And when I was here, the smoking man from Beetlejuice, he fell down.
I know this isn't what most people are expecting, but I have to share this with you.
You gotta
It's
share?
freaking live. This is my specialty. This is what I'm more known for. Is cooking up some sick ass barbecue baby back ribs.
Yeah,
I
somebody.
tell you, the young man knows how to cook.
Yeah.
And by the way, even though you don't think we're ghost
Yeah,
hunting
okay,
right
you're good.
now, I've lived here now for 19 years. So when we're just walking around, you guys might hear a voice of a woman whispering in the microphone. And say, I just heard a woman's voice. That's the spirits talking. They don't need any Equibox or an Ovilus or a Frank's box or Spirit box. They love to talk into the microphones of the cameras so the audience hears it. We probably won't. You'll hear it and go, I just heard somebody singing. That's the way that runs here. So whether you believe it or not, this is actually part of the ghost hunt.
That smells too good.
Yeah,
It
isn't that
smells amazing.
Get out of my face,
Yeah.
David.
I'm sorry.
I saw his secret ingredient to his barbecue earlier. It's orange juice.
Orange juice and barbecue sauce?
It smells amazing.
That smells delicious.
It's so weird because that light is so bright. It's making me look like I have ice blue eyes, and I've never in my life had ice blue eyes. I have light gray eyes, but indoors they're usually dark gray.
So right now we have the light up to 100%. We have about we have a couple different lights. We have about an hour on this one. So I'm going to come over
Yeah.
here and talk more about this. As soon as David is ready with his ribs, we're going to go downstairs and get this shindig started. So just bear with us. This camera is going to be here. As you can tell right now, all of these figures are standing up. For most of the night, we're all going to be together. So if something falls over, then so be it. All right. go ahead and take a walk outside and look. This is the view he has. Crazy, right? One of my favorite things is
I'm gonna do a
right over
testing,
there.
See if you guys can still
That's
hear
where
me
Rudolph
okay.
Valentino lived.
My mic fell off and I had to put it back on.
Oh, did you get it?
Yeah, I put it on the back because it
There
was
you go.
on, yeah, on not a very secure place.
Yeah. So, in case you guys haven't guessed, go ahead, turn around, baby ghoul. We are wireless now on all of our videos, which is awesome. It keeps us hands-free. So right now we're just kind of chilling out, waiting. So this is a great time. Let's see, film a porno. Hey, it ain't gonna happen, Mr. Rob G TV. Shannon Fitzgerald, how you doing? Everything's moving so quick. Audio is still 5 out of 5. Thank you for the heads up, Mr. Oliver. I love all the portraits of Sharon Tate. You know what, let's walk around and show those. So he does have different portraits, and I don't think I really showed them whenever we were here doing the video. I think a friend of his did them. This one here is probably my favorite. Ding. It's cool. Now, in the bathroom, did you go into the bathroom yet?
No, I haven't.
There's a lot more photos in the
Oh,
bathroom. It's really cool.
upstairs?
No, the bathroom is right over on the other side of there.
Yeah, but we're upstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the
Here's
kid
another
is
picture over
hungry.
here in the corner. Crazy, right?
Ah.
It's a little hard to see, but here's a newspaper article.
Flowers you brought.
Oh,
Legacy
I'm not
of
on
Manson's
film,
Evil.
Just Michael.
What happened?
What? I don't want to yell at you from across the room on a mic.
Oh, what's going on?
Nothing.
Oh. Do. I'm gonna bring the camera into the kitchen, man.
Pardon?
I'm gonna bring the camera into the kitchen. I'm not.
What do you want from my life, man? I'm a bachelor who has to cook and make you guys dinner. I'm even gonna go so far as to put on my goddamn apron.
Hello, kitty.
Oh, maybe. Yes, I'm gonna wear an apron. I like my apron very much. It suits me very well. We can make this some of this work it is. Here we are. That looks too well.
Until Pat? Oh, I know. You're old.
For the rest of the night, I'm gonna wear an apron. Just so people know I'm not just a pretty face.
The Bachelor's Barbecue Show. I like it.
That's something I created a number of years ago. I never got it picked up, but who knows, maybe this time it'll get picked up. Ta-da, tie-dyed and burnt.
Right.
That's Terry. Terry, you hungry? All right, let me give you guys a tour. Terry, good boy.
Yeah, so let's go over here and talk about what we were just kind of talking about.
The figurines,
Yep, the figurines. We want to hear it from the man itself.
the man itself. Do you want the lights on or you want to use your...
No, this is good. We got this going.
All right. Pops away. So these are the figurines that we've had up for now 13 years? Yeah, for 13 years, since 2008. And I've put them up on Halloween in 2007, and I left them up. And then in March of 2008, originally there was just this, one of these, one of these, one of those, one of those. And in March 2008, an hour and a half after I got back from seeing the doctor with my cat, Tess, he said, look, the cat's x-ray shows that his lungs are totally obliterated. When he's ready, bring him in, we'll put him down. It's like, what? He goes, yeah. So we were back at about 1:30. At 3 o'clock, I'm in the dining room having something to eat, and one of the figurines gets knocked over. I hear a sound going, bang, something like this. So I ran into this room, and I see the figurines knocked over, and it's on the ground. And I'm like, what the hell? And I looked at the watch, and it says 3 o'clock. I'm like, 3 o'clock, because that's never happened before. Well, 12 hours later, the cat at 3 o'clock in the morning woke me up and was basically taking his last breaths. I mean, her last breaths, and she died. And then I realized, I said, oh my God, 12 hours earlier, the figurine got knocked over.
Oh wow.
It
Okay.
was a sign that the cat had 12 hours to live.
Oh.
And I didn't realize, and I said, that's what that was about. It was basically forewarning me about the cat's death. And so I've left him here ever since. The original Beetlejuice figurine actually sits on my other 90-gallon aquarium because he fell off. Reggie, my dog, went to town on him, and you'll see what's left of him is there. And since then, I've collected these other 3, and then I basically had the rest of these of the original figurines that I had. Him, and her. And they get knocked over quite a bit. On one occasion, on the, I want to say the 45th anniversary of the murders, this figurine went flying. I mean, it
Across the
launched.
room.
Across the room, right about there. As a matter of fact, Jess, if you want to stand here, Jess, perfect. Stand here, and you'll be occupying the space that my friend Joey Moss, the painter who painted the Sharon Tate pieces. It was 12:20 in the evening on the 9th of August, 12:20 a.m. And I was here. Joey was standing there. I was talking to him, and he was saying something. And I turned my head to this side, to this left, and I see flying through the air that Beetlejuice, and it landed right there, and his head popped off. And Joey was like, "Dude, I saw it," and it flew right. He was standing right there. He goes, "It flew off the thing right at me, and it literally flew across." And I was like, "What time is it?" And I said, "Oh my God, it's 12:20." And I heard a voice say, "This is the moment I actually died."
Aww.
And I thought it was like Sharon saying this. I was like, "Joey, 12:20 a.m., August 9th. This is the moment that Sharon actually expired." And it was the strangest thing, just strange as hell. So.
All right. Let's want to head
Yeah,
downstairs.
let's go downstairs. The food's already off the grill. All right, so obviously this is the living room. Terry, say hello. Terry.
Oh,
That's
puppies.
Fiona. And there's Terry over in the chair. He's nice and chilled out.
They are chilling out.
All right, so let's give you some light going down the staircase.
The staircase is just crazy.
It's pretty.
It's unique.
Watch yourself, puppy. I'm behind you.
Reggie, come on. Reggie, come on. Reggie, I said turn on, don't turn off. All right, so we're now in the doors hallway, obviously. Does anybody have any questions? I know it's a stupid thing to ask, but
I don't think anything just yet. I've got a couple people that said don't go downstairs.
why the hell not? We're not the dog. He won't go downstairs.
Yeah, the dogs won't.
He won't. Never will. Never will. Oh wow. All right, Jessica. Now you were here.
Yeah.
You were here. Now, come in this room now and tell me if you feel different than it was earlier.
A little bit, like I got a little bit of pressure when I walked in.
Right. Okay.
But like, so just looking at the floor, I can see like it's on slight angle.
No.
No,
Totally
is it not?
flat. Totally flat. That's just the pattern of the gosh darn fake wood. That's the. It's. If you want, I can go upstairs and get a level. You know, you'll see it's perfectly level. Oh.
I like.
So this is the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and walk down here and take you guys with me.
I think my headache went away earlier, and I do have a little bit of a headache now.
Turn around. Yeah, see, it's a little wonky. It's a little wonky.
Yeah, you can feel there's like a bump in it and things
It's
like
a
that.
little wonky. I love this little wonky. That's interesting. Okay.
Right?
Well, at least it's not woke.
All
Sorry.
right, so there's this, and then there's another downstairs as well. So what? So people in this area have different feelings. They experience different things. Last time I was
go
here.
into it, or do you want
Yeah,
me to-
a
All
little
right.
bit of it, because for those of them.
Sorry.
That don't know. What?
Yeah.
What?
What? No, I said I burped on a mic. I was like, sorry.
Oh God.
It wasn't a ghost. It was Jessica burping. What was that? Okay.
Scare the crap out of
Man,
me.
you even got the dog's attention. Did you see that?
All right, so there's something strange about this runway. It's really called the egress. That goes to the door to the outside. And I'll open the door so that people can see what it is that we're talking about.
So it does go outside.
Oh yeah, this is.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. All right, so this is outside. This is you can show them this. This is the staircase going on the outside of the house, so you can go from the second floor.
How many
third floor.
floors is your house?
3 floors.
3
top
floors.
floor, which is right. And you can show them this is where the stairs go.
That's the front
That's
where we
the-
started,
where
right
we
around that
started,
corner.
Right, that's on the street level, and then it goes all the way down to the very, very, very bottom of the hillside. And we've had people that have gone, that's the 3rd floor where you see the doorway where the 3rd light is.
Mhm.
So this 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. My friend Rick McCallum was standing there and doing an investigation. He says he looked up this staircase and he heard footsteps coming through. He doesn't see anybody. It got to one stair in front of him and it stopped and he goes, hello? He goes, what can I do for you? And he goes, there's nothing there. It's strange as hell.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So I've turned the chat off on my end, and
Right.
from here on out, I am going to go ahead and do a voice memo and see if I pick up anything on my phone.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
So from here on out, you guys have got me or Jessica, whoever takes the lead holding this. So we're gonna go downstairs.
Do you want to go to the office? No, we don't need to go to the office. We can go to the office if you wanted to.
No,
Jack.
not right now.
Not now. Okay.
I figure we'll head down.
All right, go downstairs to the 3rd floor.
So this is the big floor.
Yeah.
This is the one, the dogs do not go down here.
Yeah.
And instead of showing the
Too late.
steps,
Too late. Look,
Yeah,
here it goes.
so there's one,
He won't.
he won't come down
He
here at
will
all.
never come down here ever. He's
And
never
then,
been
where's the
down
other
there.
one?
She's
upstairs. She already
upstairs.
ran upstairs.
All right, so
I
we're
have a cat in
so
the
we're
window.
alone.
There's Domino. Hi, Dom.
Domino.
Hi, Dinky.
So from here on out, we are going down to the bottom floor, and none of the animals will come down
The
with
cats will come down, but the dogs will never make their way down here ever. They're terrified of it. For whatever reason, they don't like it down here.
us. All right. So I almost forgot that we were going to be doing a seance down here.
That'll
So,
be interesting.
Getting everything set up.
Do you want me to turn the lights on into this room where it's black light only?
Black light only.
All right, we'll be with you in a moment.
I feel a little
Bear with
woozy.
us.
When I came down earlier, I felt fine.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little woozy. Coming down the
woozy.
steps, I was feeling
Yeah.
a little. All right, so we got 2 more rooms to walk through real quickly, and then we're gonna kill the lights. No pun
Yeah,
intended.
kill your light.
Oh,
See,
no, it
that's
pulls it
black
up.
light now.
You can still see it perfectly.
Oh, look at her hair.
Yeah,
It's totally
her
glowing.
hair glows in the black light.
I see people are commenting. How many people are watching, by the way?
So right now we're up to 980 people watching.
Stand it, you bastard.
All right, David.
Yes.
I think well, you need to be over here with next to Jessica because her hair is glowing, and
Not so much
we got
on that
everything.
lighting, but yeah.
Yeah. So the lighting here is perfect. You've told me. Now a quick rundown to Jessica about what happens in this room.
All right. 16 years ago, my key grip from my movie was staying in this room, and he was lifted up to the corner of the ceiling over there by an unseen force. And the man was about 6'2", about 275 pounds, heavy-set South African gentleman. He doesn't believe in ghosts. It took him 6 months to tell us the story about what happened. He says, I'm lying in the bed. It was 2:15 in the morning. We had just concluded the exercise with the Ouija board upstairs. Nothing really happened. And he says, I put my head on the pillow on the right side of the bed, and I all of a sudden felt my body being dragged up to the corner of the ceiling by an unseen force. And he says there was a gentleman's voice saying, you're coming with us. And he goes, no, put me down, put me down. At which point he says he finds himself sitting bolt upright in bed on the opposite side of the mattress.
Interesting. I feel a little heavy in this room.
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah, it's
air is
pretty
very
heavy.
still in here because I'm used to
All
like
of a sudden,
the.
it's starting to get like
Well, because
that.
the air is blowing pretty heavy in that room. I feel like sometimes we don't have air in our bedroom. We had to get a fan because there's nothing, and it feels like that, like complete stillness.
I
But
just
it feels
shut the
like
window 2 seconds before you walked in.
like it feels heavy. Like it feels heavy on the back of my shoulders.
That's the energies. I'm not saying, I have not told her what the other physical experiences
No,
are.
I know nothing about
Yeah.
the physical experiences here except for the guy that got picked up.
Exactly. So I haven't said details about what you might physically feel.
Uh-huh.
Nick Roth, of course, during Ghost Adventures was here. He came, walked
I know,
into
I
the
can't
room
find
right here. He sat down on the bed and he goes, come and get me. And he says, I'm looking in that room and I see some figure walking around in there. And he then threw his phone down. Well, during the episode, the actual filming, he was sitting in this room for about 5, maybe 7 minutes. And he's having this meltdown. It's just progressively getting worse and worse. And I'm thinking, man, pick your ass up off the gosh darn chair, off the bed, walk 15 feet that way, 15 feet that way, and you're at the stairs, go up. He couldn't do it. And I'm watching this whole thing happen during the episode. Aaron, Nick, it was Aaron and Zach and Jay Wazoo in the back of the van cracking up as this is
I remember
happening.
that, yeah.
And I'm going, what are you, I said, you assholes, if you don't get down there and bail his ass out, whether it's practical and happening or it's all made up in his mind, makes no difference. In his mind, it's all
Bad
real.
friends.
Yeah.
And there, I said, if you guys don't bail his ass out, I said, I'm going to tear up the contract. I'm going to go down there because I don't let somebody go to hell in a handbasket on my watch in my house because it's savage and bullshit.
It was a little hard to watch that scene. Like
That's nothing.
I'm not a big fan of Ghost Adventures, but I remember watching that because after I met you, I went back and rewatched that episode, and him sitting down here right where you're at, I felt bad for the guy.
Come on. And he throws his phone down, and I'm upstairs watching him in the van in front of the house, watching with them, and I'm thinking, you guys are assholes. You're not saving your buddy who's having a meltdown. He thinks he's having, and I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what's going on here. What they don't show on camera is that it took the 7 minutes is the whole time period. But early in the evening, Jay says to me, he goes, David, listen to this. And I said, what's this? Where is this? He goes, it's down on the 3rd level at the landing. And I want to go there and show you what I heard on the headphones because it's not in the episode and I didn't understand why. There's sounds of footsteps going from the landing into this room, into the theater room. And because I had cats, and boy, that is really glowing like
Right,
hell.
I know. And the light, that he has,
God,
it's not
crazy.
glowing very much, but
I remember in the episode he was standing here or sitting here,
Yeah.
and he heard somebody walking,
right.
and I remember him
He's
talking
seeing
about it.
he's
Yeah,
seeing
he
he's
saw
seeing
it too.
But the camera couldn't capture.
Oh, I cannot wait to turn off these lights.
I'm telling you, but what they didn't show you on the camera was this here. I'll show you.
All right.
They had a boom light set up at the bottom. Sorry about that. At the bottom of the landing, right here. Get up, Samantha. Cat scratch fever. Get up. Go up.
she likes to scratch the furniture
stop. You're
down
not
here.
coming in this room. I swear to God, you're not. No, you're not.
But Dad.
No, you're not. Don't do that. Look,
right.
get upstairs. Sam, go.
There's another one
No,
up there.
go
On the...
upstairs. Go
There's
on.
cats
Go on,
everywhere.
Sam. Yeah, look at Dom. Dom was looking. So, now listen listen, Samantha. I can't hear over your scratching the pad. All right. Under this section of this carpet is a thin layer of 3mm plastic, in between it's in between the backing of the carpet and the foam padding. So listen.
Oh.
You can't hear? Yeah.
No, it's crinkly.
It's crinkly.
It's crinkly.
Hear
It sounds
that?
like leaves.
Right. So the camera, the microphone was set right here in this corner. And he goes, what's that? He goes, it's the camera down there. And you hear footsteps going that. And no one's in the house. I said, who this hell's in the house? He goes, no one. He goes, the whole crew. He shows me, he's all outside. I goes, who's in the house? He goes, no one. And he goes, why is that? I said, I have plastic underneath here.
Exploring with Fluffy.
And he hears the sounds of the Fluffies. Oh, hey, Fluffy.
Yeah, Exploring
Oh,
with Fluffy
Fluffy.
says hello.
Hey, Fluffy, how are you? And you hear the footsteps going from here into there. And there's no one in the house. He goes, what's that? I said, you should keep that for the show. And he goes, it's not up to me. I said, but that's credible.
Right.
Because the plastic works as a ghost trap. He goes, well, I hear the footsteps and you hear this.
That's funny.
That's exactly what you
I don't
hear.
know if they can hear it on that, so I'm going to get down with my mic here and see. Let me take this off and hold it at your feet.
Hear that crinkly stuff?
Mm-hmm.
So they're hearing these footsteps because there's 6 footsteps going from here and into there. I said, yeah, that's the plastic. He goes, there's no one in the house. I said, well, I don't know what's making the sounds then. He goes, I don't either. Somebody's in the house and there's no one in the house. So, like I said, they ended up staying here 3 hours. The whole episode was shot in 3 hours. The actual investigation lasted 3 hours. They bugged out of here at 1 in the morning. They were supposed to go from 9 in the evening to 3 in the morning. They set up the cameras. They started everything up at 9 in the evening. Everything failed.
I remember, if this is the right episode, there's so many people come into this house and they're affected physically and emotionally in so many ways that they were actually a little afraid to come in here because they didn't want to be messed with.
I was nervous coming here.
Because
all day I was
of knowing
nervous.
that? Yeah.
You have respect. Baggins has zero respect. And I told them the night before, because they were here for 4 days, The night before they did the B-roll, which is all the footage of the girl clutching her pregnancy and she's covered in blood. And then you see her in fog inside the house and in the hallway and
we
stuff.
need to up our game.
That's what they did for the reenactments. I said, that reenactment's bullshit. I said, that's a total crap. And I said, this girl walking up the street pregnant in a nightgown covered in blood. They said, this is Sharon. I said, Sharon never would appear like that. That's horrendous. And they did it. And when I'm taking the pictures, there's
Daylight
a picture.
Spook.
What?
Daylight Spook says hello.
Hello,
I think you're from
Daylight.
Canada.
Hey, Canada, how are you? Hey, what are you doing there? The Great White North, you know? Hey, I love
Come
you,
this way.
man. Have some.
John Channel.
Go get on in there, you know?
Because we got one more room to talk about,
Oh,
and
yeah, we
then
do.
we got to kill the lights.
Kill the lights.
Kill the lights. Well, no. I'm going to follow you both in here.
All right, follow us both in here. This is the earthen wall room.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
Jessica.
Time out. Yeah, ask Jessica now. What are you
Okay.
feeling, Jess?
Well, earlier I was just standing here like this.
Right, but now, what are you feeling versus... Tell them what you felt earlier, which was pretty much you felt good in here, as you told me. but
Yeah,
you
like I
tell
didn't
me.
feel anything at first, and I was like, I think there's a guy in there. I felt like there was a person in there because it reminds me of the dirt cellar from where I grew up, which I told you the story about my old house, but it was part of the Underground Railroad, and my house was the original wooden cottage or shed, because it was so small, of the slave quarters, and the house, I'm coming, hold on. The house across from us was a plantation house that is still standing, when I was there. And, sorry, breathe. All right, I'm
The funny
coming,
thing
I'm
about
coming.
what Jessica just relayed to you is Jessica knows nothing about this. She didn't watch the episode Adventures before she came here, right?
I don't think she didn't get to this room.
No, I didn't see anything about the room. I knew about the room.
What did you know about the room?
Just that it was dirt that was exposed that had not been developed yet, and that was open. And I knew that there was some theory of possible Indian burials nearby or something like that. It's so weird because at first I felt a little heavy and I couldn't breathe, and I touched the earth, and I don't know, that just feels really calming to me. But
Grounded you.
it grounded me, yeah, totally.
Literally and
But
figuratively.
I'm trying to see if I can get the same reaction I had earlier, because earlier today when they were just showing me the house, I felt nothing in here. I really felt nothing. And all of a sudden, I felt it from my chest up, my chest, my shoulders, and I realized I was like this on my feet because it felt like I was being pulled inward, and I was trying to keep myself from falling forward. I was just physically being pulled forward. I don't feel that now. I feel a little my jaw hurts a little bit, this side of my head, my jaw hurts a little bit, but I don't feel the same kind of come to me kind of.
Wow, lots of comments.
Jeremy M says hello.
Hey, Jeremy.
Hi.
The thing is that
Hello, Jeremy. Thank
the
you.
information that she's got is not what she's talking, though. Do you understand what I'm saying? She's saying that she knows that there were Native American burials around here, but not this house, and multiples, not one.
Yeah.
That story the original story the premise that you understand is totally false. There are no Native American burials in the area. There
Yeah,
are
that's
no
what the Ghost
Native
Hunters had
American-
said. Yeah.
Ghost Adventures said that this is ceremonial Native American burial grounds, and that's a big no-no. It's like, hey, Zach, go pull something else out of your ass while you're at it, including the thought that you've just hijacked that frickin' commentary from Poltergeist 1982, and Steven Spielberg wants his credit back for that shit. Don't pull that shit. That's myth. First of all, wherever you are buried, it has nothing to do with going to be tampering with. That's myth. That's something that Native Americans wanted to propagate to the stupid white man, hoping they'd listen to that bullshit. But the honest to God's truth is, when you die, your body is here and your soul goes elsewhere. So wherever your body's remains are being dropped into the ground, it ain't going to mean a damn bit of difference.
Yeah, earlier
You all right?
when I said that I thought that there was a person there,
Gonna
more
get
so
to
that,
that.
I thought there was just bones.
Ooh, God, all right. I got to finish the story now.
Just how somebody's
Stand
sitting.
over this way.
Not in a mad way, not in an angry way. I just felt like there was somebody sitting there, but in my head I saw a skeleton.
Oh, God, this is crazy. All right, here's the scoop.
Okay.
After I was on the episode of Ghost Hunters in 2006, about a month after that, Lisa Williams, the famous English psychic, contacts me. I've only seen her on television, and she's very interesting, whatever, and I was curious about her to come to the house, but I didn't reach out to her. She reached out to me and says, I saw you on Ghost Hunters. I want to see your house. I'm like, in the email, I'm going, who is this? And it says Lisa Williams. I said, the psychic from television, from the UK? Damn right, I'd love to have her come. So she comes in the house, and she went through the whole house. She finally got down here, and she says, do you know there's a Native American on horseback who's buried in this mound of earth? And I'm like going, you already said there were a bunch of things going on upstairs that I couldn't see. So when she got into this one, I'm like going, I don't see a damn thing. What? She goes, well, he and his horse were riding on what is now the driveway, which was the horse path. And his horse lost its footing, and he tumbled down the hill with the horse, and they both broke their necks.
Aww.
And there's a tree over there that she says their bodies were stopped by a tree, but they died on the hill, and they were covered through the mounds of earth, through the mudslides, and literally his bones were basically scattered across the mound of earth here, and they were interred in the earth.
That might make sense.
That's what
like,
you're saying. Now, every psychic that's been here after that, Lisa...
Like, the formation is kind of like, almost like sitting, but kind of like...
Yeah, he's
like
in
this.
pieces. Yeah, he's
Does that make sense?
Yeah, his body, his remains came to lie in a fashion that, because he broke his neck and the horse broke its neck, and they were tumbling down the hill, and their remains were interred into the earth. And you can see how the layers of mudslide are one on top of the other through the years. That's what happened to them. But all the psychics, Chris Fleming came up with this, Jackie Barrett from America's Psychic Challenge, James Von Prague, all of them. And after I told Zach Baggins 8 years ago on the show, he basically went and, it's a Native American ceremonial burial. What the are you talking about? That is not the case.
Hollywood magic.
She's the first person who's been in here in years that picked up that exact stuff before we even started talking. Because there's one person I'm going...
Yeah.
And you saw when I was walking through, I was saying, I'm not saying a goddamn word. I want her to, and you're saying we should have brought the camera and shot this originally. And I'm thinking, I'm an asshole. We should have brought her down with the camera and done it because it would have been organic. But I'm like going, and I'm just biting my tongue going, oh my God. And she just keeps on rattling off details. And I'm going, oh boy.
But it's not like, it's not mean. He's not angry. Like, he's just there.
He's
kind of
present.
like, hey. Like, it's not even like, I don't sense a spirit or anything like that, it's just, I felt that there was somebody in there, and it was in a strange sitting, kind of prone, whatever.
Amazing. Just uncanny, the fact that you picked all that up. I was just like, I said, Michael, did you say anything? I didn't tell anything about this room. She picked up all...
No, I just knew about, like, what Ghost Adventures had said, the whole... Which I didn't believe. I never believe.
So Ruby says hello.
Hi, Ruby.
Hi.
Come on. Or to me, to Jess. Here, Jess, you want to... Jess doesn't want to
We'll be back. It's cool. We'll be back.
That's a trip. She connected with him.
I think he's nice.
I don't have any problems with him whatsoever. I think he's great. I just find it very amusing he picked up on that. What did you pick
All right.
up on that?
I think now is a great time to turn off all the lights and go ahead and get everything started.
Why does that, of all things, make me nervous? Like, I felt fine in this house all day. As a matter of fact, after we did this floor earlier and we went upstairs, a lot of you know I have issues with, like, my back and stuff like that, and I'm always in pain. And, like, my back's killing me right now. But when I went upstairs earlier, like, all my pain stopped. I just caught myself standing there for a second, and I was like, I feel kind of happy, and my body doesn't hurt. Like, this is awesome.
David,
Yes.
do you
last very
have
long.
something about this high off the ground that I can set this camera on? We're all going to be sitting here. Well, there's the speakers. Can I set this here?
I got this. This actually rolls.
So what we're going to be doing right now, we're going to be sitting here and we're going to have a bit of a seance to let everybody know what we're doing, that we mean no harm. We're here respectfully and try to make contact with whoever's here. Jessica is going to be recording the entire time.
Yeah.
And
Where do you want to put her?
so I'm going to have to put the camera over on this side here.
I'll put her on this.
Well, it's a tripod.
Oh.
So I'm going to have to...
I keep hiccuping. Sorry, guys, because I got
I'm
the
sorry.
mic on. I'm not used to being mic'd.
Yeah, you're good.
I know I'm all over the place, guys. Just bear with me while I get everything set up. Jessica, if you can move to your left, to your right a little bit.
can always move this as well, you know, Michael.
This is perfect.
Bouncy chairs.
Go ahead, sit down, David, wherever you're going to sit.
Oh, shit.
I got you, yeah.
I'm standing on the gosh darn.
Tablecloth.
You bet your ass. Oh, God, I should have gotten a different chair
Bouncy
than
chairs,
this.
I know, I like them.
These are 50, 60 years old chairs.
And baby girl, if you move in a little bit, and David, if you move to your left a little bit.
Oh, this is the broken chair. Great.
All right. Let's,
Turn this on.
it's on, isn't it?
Now it's on, I think.
I've never actually done a seance before. I'm like nervous excited.
Yeah. I don't really know what
He's
to
scared.
expect.
Okay.
Can you, let me see it because I can't see the light.
You can't
Okay,
see?
Okay.
Open your eyes. No, I'm kidding. Is that on?
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
It's on.
Well, then how can the camera see it?
Well, the way we usually position this is down, so everybody can see it.
on. Okay.
We
Better?
really are the ones.
You need a battery, by the way.
Okay, good to know.
Hopefully we're all in. All right.
All right.
Oh, we have business
so
cards? All right, I'll throw mine out on the
Tonight,
table.
tonight, we are coming to this table with respect for the spirits, and we mean no harm, and we mean to call spirits of light. They already said they're maybe answering, and they only said that maybe will be answering some questions. If anyone in the audience would like to ask a question to the spirits,
We wouldn't be able to
We
see
won't
it.
be able to know.
No.
we can't. We don't. I
There's
have
the
chat right
audience.
there. I have
You
the
go
chat,
fucking
but
get
I have
the-
Oh, you have the
it
chat?
right here. You
I have
have
the
it.
chat
Okay.
right here.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Okay.
Hi!
So respectfully, she is monitoring the chat. So if you want to ask a question to the spirits in the house, you can, and we'll take it from there.
Okay. So, someone said that we may have, bad spirits. And
Oh,
things
stop
like that.
it. I'm gonna
But I
put-
want
I'm
to
gonna
make
put a
this.
cap
I want to
under
make
that.
this clear. It's just the intention and the energy that we put out there, and we are not calling any type of spirits like that. Therefore, I don't believe in that. And if they're
I don't
here,
either.
they're just not going to come here. So whatever
The,
questions
the,
were
the
asked.
spirits that are here that stay in the house. And by the way, let me tell you all this. I just to let you guys already know. There are more than the visitors from the murders that took place down the street that are in this house.
Oh yes.
I know you know that. They need to know that, is
Okay.
what I'm saying. I'm giving them the heads up because everybody's anticipations were looking for Sharon Tate. Sharon Tate may or may not manifest, period. But there are those spirits that visit this house because this house is a hot spot for spirit activity. Has nothing to do with Sharon Tate murders. It just is that type of a dynamic. So there has never been anything negative that was ever perpetrated here except for Zach Baggins. And when you're that big of an asshole, you can expect to get your ass handed to you once in a while when you go to a real haunted house. And that's what happened to him. And for the most part, after 19 years of living here and 4 years of owning the property before, I have never experienced anything dangerous or negative or anything. The fact that the spirit dragged my friend up out of the bed there, he wasn't hurt. He was startled, but the spirit was basically trying to prove a point that if you're a skeptic and you come to this house, the spirits are going to teach you otherwise. And he was a huge skeptic, and it took him 6 months to confide in me and say, this happened 6 months ago and I don't understand it. And I was the biggest skeptic before. Skeptics get picked on because they're insulting the spirits, and spirits take umbrage with that. That's all. So there are no negative spirits. They're assholes that were alive. They're dead. They're still assholes as dead people, but they're not demons. So I just want to make that clear. What's
Okay, one of the questions is the spirit of Sharon Tate in the room? And look at the K2 meter. As I said the name, the K2
say it again
meter.
because I didn't see crap.
I wasn't
Okay.
looking.
So
wasn't
is
either.
the spirit of Sharon Tate in this room right now with us?
You can touch the table. It's not going to affect the EMF meter.
If the EMF
My hands.
meter doesn't work, we could.
Is it working? I mean,
The light's
maybe-
on, yeah.
Yeah, it's going.
The light's
I
on.
don't know. The
all
light
right,
went on.
it's on. All right, so it's on.
I think it's the light from the camera is making it not
Dull.
as very visible to the
Yeah.
eye, yeah.
All right, so Sharon might be here. You here, Sharon? Nice to have you visiting, please. Thank you.
Use the candles to communicate with us, if you please.
I brought you flowers. They're
Jessica,
upstairs, so.
Jessica was very adamant about bringing flowers to anybody who comes through these walls. Just out of respect and just being sweet.
I can't look at the flames. It
The
hurts.
flames are getting longer, if you haven't noticed. Both of them started getting longer. As you were saying all that stuff, I started them increasing in length. And I go, what's doing with that? We have no air conditioning on.
That
The
is so
windows are
hard
all
to look at.
closed.
That's awesome.
That's outside.
A second question was somebody holding Sharon's hands at the end when they found their bodies? They were holding hands. Did somebody?
No, they weren't.
And if that's true,
They were not. They were about 6 feet apart, separate Sharon from Jay. And there was a rope that was thrown over the rafters
Can you ask the
that
question
connected
again? The
Sharon
person,
and
because there
Jay.
were like many comments.
Oh yeah, it's okay. They'll go by so fast. It's hard
Yeah.
to keep up with the chat. So I think we just get started.
Okay.
Alright.
So
Because we tried. We
Yeah.
try to keep up with chat, but
Give
it's
me
hard.
that thing. I'll freaking
Yeah.
watch.
No, so let's do this.
Let me just see what's
Keep
going
it
on.
calm.
That's
And
impossible. I can't keep it calm.
okay.
Oh, hey, Laura
It just went up
Mosey
to
just said,
yellow.
who
Look.
just whispered in the mic?
It just went up to
there it goes.
It's going
So
up to yellow.
I've been feeling like this. It's almost like a. If you were to imagine like taking a pin, like a metal pin, like
Yeah.
a sewing needle,
He said his scalp felt pinny earlier.
and imagine it's sharp, but make it not sharp,
Right, like,
and something's tapping the back of my head. I can feel it. And,
Cool.
like acupuncture.
Yeah, it's
kind
almost
of
like an
thing.
acupuncture, but it's back there. It's almost like, hey, hey. Very.
Very,
I know we
very
moved the
common.
phone, so I'm just testing it.
Very common.
Just so you guys can see this on the camera, that it was not the phone being handed from person to person that set off the light.
Trimbo Siege would like to know, why would she be here? Because ghosts don't have balls and chains around them. They go where they want to go. I think I have to explain this to the audience. Ghosts don't oblige myths. Where you die is not where you're stuck for perpetuity. You don't have to haunt that area. That's bullshit. Ghosts go where they want to go, and they visit here because we have a high EMF level that's in this house.
Isn't this close to a ley line?
It says the EMF levels are off the charts, DC. So, the Faustin man says, if you happen to see Eddie Van Halen, just tell him we miss him. Down with that, absolutely. A demon will disguise itself as a deceased person. Do not engage in conversation. It will attach itself to you. Are you spewing mythology here from Zach Baggins? Because that just doesn't work. Demons, there are no such things as demons. If you want to play religiosity, that doesn't work in the real spiritual world. They don't believe in that. Ghosts aren't trying to fake anything. They don't hide behind lies. Ghosts are pretty much...
Do you feel
I
some
feel,
very,
yeah,
very
there's-
strong energy in this room right now?
Yeah, they're here. They don't like
I'm
what
hearing
I'm saying. They said this is,
message.
you know. Check into the table. Rebel Coolidge says check into the table and see if there's somebody there.
Well, now let's not read any of that
I'm
stuff.
sure you
We're
can
not going to be
probably see
reading
under
that.
the
Let's not
table.
read
There's
any of the
nobody under
comments
there.
like that. Instead,
we
let's
put- yeah,
let's
people like
ask
to,
Right.
let's ask questions.
start things in chat, so it's fine.
Let's ask questions pertaining to the house and what we're doing here tonight.
Oh my God! Somebody just said this house is built on native ceremonial burial ground. That's a no-no. I'm sorry, that's a no-no because it's bullshit. It's not true. Zach Baggins lied to you. He lasted 3 hours in this house and ran out, scared to death.
The person keeps on putting that, so ignore it. I think you're right, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody said something interesting. Do family members of visitors ever show up while they visit? Yes. As a matter of fact, in this room, Lilia was here doing a seance, and Lily was at one end. We had the table. There were 12 people here. At the other end was my friend Alma Carey.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
in the
it's
middle
moving.
of the seance, I
Hi,
heard a
Alma.
voice,
That's your
and I said,
dad's
"Stop the
spirit.
seance." And on 3 recorders, they recorded a man's voice saying, "Let it go, Mia," on all recorders.
So let's stop talking about past experiences. Let's just concentrate on now.
All right.
So it's going off.
Oh, I got
So-
head tingles.
If there's anybody here tonight
Hi.
and you want to say hello, my name is Michael.
I'm Jessica.
Lilia Willis.
David
I
Oman.
Yeah.
I am just, because I'm hearing messages. I'm sorry, I apologize that I'm not
It's
with it, but
Somebody said they saw a Native American behind you, Jessica, and they
Yes,
said
it's
it's a
a spirit.
Chickasaw Indian. No, that was they are the Tongva tribe that's here in Southern California. So that she said because I see a Native American behind Jessica.
That's interesting.
He's-
Cause my
'cause you
scalp is
can-
tingly.
Because you're connected with him in there.
Yeah.
And you brought him out of there.
I think the spirits are sending a message to you tonight, Jessica. The
Hello.
spirit who's manifesting right now is someone who keeps you company. It's there for you, to comfort you. And I'm getting a name. It just or the letters of the name. Just a sec. I'm seeing an D I something with an N, maybe in his last name or in his name, those letters. But this spirit is saying, I'm just gonna, not to say it exactly what I'm getting, but I'm going to say, whatever you have been trying, you will be successful in this year will happen because did you hear that?
That was the dog. That was Fiona, and she
You have
doesn't
even
bark.
tried and seen people to help you, but this is the year, before the end of the year, it'll come to pass what you're trying to
Do
achieve.
I already know what I'm trying to achieve?
They know.
They know. Do I know?
Um,
Probably not.
that's
I'm like, what am I trying to achieve? Oh, okay. I got it. I got some. All right.
Somebody heard a whisper from the earthen wall room while we were live.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we'll go back and look at it later on.
Oh, this is great. They're going, they're hearing shit.
yeah.
Awesome.
So what other things do you have here?
Oh, sometimes when the spirits are not talking right away, I use my cards
To
to
try
get me-
to?
try to establish a
They're so
conversation
big.
or a message.
All right.
And so sometimes it's like
I
a
like
combination.
that they're big. It's like old school.
Yes.
So let's try to get some sort of communication going on here. And then in a little bit, we will head off into the rooms, we'll turn off everything except for us, and then we'll see if we can, who we can meet, if there's anybody here.
I'm nervous, excited.
All right?
Yeah.
Just take a breath. Just relax. All right.
Okay.
Sorry.
David's amused.
So
No, you have a lot of fans of Zach Baggins. They're saying I'm obsessed with Zach.
oh well.
It's like, boy, I'm
Yeah.
sorry you guys are
So-
left to the
Forget
wrong.
that.
Okay,
Yeah.
right.
Well, let's put away the,
Yeah,
and let's just concentrate on everything.
Let's just put it down. Thank you. Don't damage.
No, so many people
Okay.
thought that the phone was actually interfering with the
Nope.
Yeah, so the
Totally
phones are
not.
away now.
No interaction at all.
So, how we establish this with the spirits, the communication is one at a time. Like we can ask something, and then we'll start with the cards, and maybe perhaps you guys will manifest. Spirits will manifest through the EMF reader or the candles.
Okay.
So, who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
My scalp is burning.
Not tingly, but burning.
Burning, yeah. Like,
So-
like when I
How
have
are
bleach
you?
on my hair. It's hot.
What about you? Do you want me to get the thermal imaging camera to see if there's heat disper? You know,
I think we're okay for right
the
now.
top of my
When
head
we,
warm?
when we leave this and we go in
Touch
there.
it.
Put her hand.
Like, feel right here and then feel the back of my head.
Feeling warmth?
Yeah, like, but the
Nothing.
back of my head is not warm at all. But, like, right here, it feels hot.
And your pain is gone, right?
Yeah.
You said that your pain was feeling less bothersome. Than
Yeah,
earlier?
usually when I'm sitting, my pain dissipates. But earlier, I was standing and my back didn't hurt at all. And I was like, whoa, that doesn't happen very often.
Good.
Yeah.
So,
No, it was awesome.
awesome.
Other people
So
have
let's
felt that
talk
as well.
about a question that you may want to ask the spirits. It could be anything, and then we'll use this cards.
I'll let you do a question.
So any question that I want to ask the spirits? Well, I mean, I do a lot of planning for the future, but I live very much in the present. And I think that shows a lot in the videos that we do. And, you know, I've had a lot of things happen in the past when it
I
comes
thought
to
you saw something. I
supernatural.
was like,
No. And I mean, I just want to talk to somebody who's here tonight.
Okay.
That's pretty much
Okay,
it.
I'm seeing I'm seeing the spirit. It's a female. It's a female who is. It's a spirit of a female. It could be a family member, or maybe even one of the victims. If it's one of the victims
feels motherly.
of what happened on that evil night, I will
There's
use.
only one person that pops into my head when you said that.
Well, his mom passed so many years ago. We actually talk about her all the time. We have her ashes at our house, so I've always wondered if like she was present in any way because of that.
If it's any place, it would be here.
I've never met your
Look
mom.
at that. The pendulum is saying yes.
Hi, Mom. So we're newlyweds, technically.
You hearing that?
Mary.
I heard it over there. There's the window is completely shut, so there's not sound coming. It's double pane glass.
There was like a woman's voice.
Right over there.
It was like very not mumbly, but very distant,
I think
almost
it's
like
your mom.
like a hello.
I actually really think it's your mom.
You hear hello?
The second
I
you
heard
said
something
female,
over there.
I was like,
immediately
I felt-
just
I saw this cup and the moon or the sun, and I thought it was his mom just because of the hand, because it looked gentle.
I'm getting chills right now because I'm hearing her say, the sacrifice that you are doing right now is going to be so much. It's going to be rewarding greatly. And please don't be fearful. Go for the stars. I'm hearing that. Go for
Thank
the
you,
stars.
Mom. It's nice to meet you finally.
And if I may say this, true spirits are telling me there was some kind of litigious or something to do with paperwork. It's going to be resolved, and you will be receiving some kind of compensation or some. If you have a case, or there will be a case, it will be something that will be in your favor. I just heard that. Whether it's there or not, it might be something that the spirits are trying to communicate with you tonight. Communicate to you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can you knock or make a sound in this room, please? So we can hear your presence, we can feel your presence. We already know you're here, but we would like to connect with you.
What is that sound?
It's kind of like a rumbly outdoor sound. The doors are open on the patios upstairs. It just kind of sounds
but
like.
that's a
That's
long
like
way up.
that's three
Yeah.
stores up.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It sounds like a very low guttural growl.
Well, I guess you could perceive it that way. Yeah. To me, it just sounded like kind of windy-ish.
I don't have the air conditioning on. I don't have the heater on.
Memory.
No, but like how like sometimes when it's windy outside and you hear it against your window, that's like kind of what it sounded like to me. But
Can you make any noise? Or I don't know about the other three people sitting at this table, but you can reach out and touch me.
Or the candles even. They have put the candles out by themselves. If you're here, extinguish one of the 2 candles on the table. You've done this before. Or another spirit has done it before, so...
Not hearing that sound.
You know how like sometimes you hear like a truck like way off in the distance, or like the dump truck in the morning, you're like, what is that? And it's like, oh, that's what like my brain thought it was at first, but
Excuse me. Do you want me to
It's
leave
like
the
something
room?
about the memory. Yes, that's fine if you could. No, just kidding. No, we're doing it.
All I meant was,
Something
you want me to
about
clear the
memory.
energy and I'll remove myself from the room,
No,
you know.
you're fine.
All right.
It's some memory you have still, some memento, something that was given to you, and or kept in her family, and she wants you to share it with your partner, your wife.
I wonder what that could be. I pretty much know everything. Anything that she ever
Not
gave
a
you.
memory,
Oh, a memory.
a momentum. I was like, I'm not getting exactly what it is. It could be a scarf. It could be something that she used to wear, and they still have it, and said to share it with her. I don't know.
I don't know.
And
you
that's
right now
something
don't
your dad
have it,
has of hers.
Yeah.
I don't think he's ever mentioned if he has anything of your mom still.
My dad doesn't talk about my mom that much.
Yeah.
Do you want me to light the sage?
Hmm?
You could. Yeah, if you
Will it
like
make a
it.
difference, you think?
Well, just to cleanse the energy, yeah, you could. Yes, if there's
Well, I
any
mean, if I don't want
attachment.
to clean up any energy that's here, if we want the energy to manifest.
It doesn't really matter. You could do
No,
it.
screw it, I'm not gonna do it.
You keep making these faces behind me, and I kind of like jump for a second.
I keep
like,
thinking like I see something in that other room.
Very possibly are seeing things.
oh, that's so hard to look into though with the
Yeah.
black light.
Well, I mean, well, here's the thing. I got this bright ass light right in my
Yeah.
face, and then there's a really dark room over there. So there's no possible way that I can really see
yeah.
any shadows because of that light. But I keep. I don't know. There's just something about that room.
Like happy way, not happy way,
Somebody
It's
wants
cold.
his attention.
It's cold.
cold.
I see. I
Okay.
keep looking in there, and I see somebody walking back and forth against that gosh darn, in 15, 20 feet in that room, walking back and forth towards the bathroom. And
Well, let's go in the room.
Yes.
Let's-
go,
let's-
go in that room.
Let's change it up
In
a
the
little
bathroom,
bit.
Yes.
Not the, yeah, they're going from the bathroom into the living room. You okay?
Oh,
Yeah,
is it
I'm good.
because of the
Grab this, guys.
is it because of the plexiglass? Maybe that's what
No,
you're
no.
seeing?
We're seeing it here.
Oh, okay.
This is what I'm seeing. Somebody walking like
I'm gonna
this.
put my phone on the
Right
bed.
like this, right, Michael?
Yeah.
Right here. That's what I saw. I saw a
It's-
son of a bitch doing like this. He's walking into here. Yeah, walking like, because I saw the same thing. I kept looking. I said, I see this image walking back and forth in there.
Is there anybody in here that's hiding from us that doesn't want? Maybe there's too many people.
There's only 4 of us. This is the smallest crowd that's usually in the
Maybe
house.
it's
Besides
shy.
this one.
You don't have to be shy. Jessica and I are here because we want to meet you, and David
They
is
know
so
who you
kind
are,
enough
Michael.
to just let us be here with you.
Excuse me.
It is a little chilly in this room to me.
There's no
Like I said, it
reason
was
for
cold.
Yeah, it does feel kind of cold.
It is cold. It's colder than in that room by a couple of degrees at least.
That bathroom has
Energy.
energy that if you stay there and you stand right here, you will see a shadow coming back and forth, pacing.
When I was sitting, and I'm going to point it,
I'll go
You
where
can
you
see it.
were.
that chair right there is where I was sitting. And right where I'm standing, it wasn't like somebody was pacing. It was
So you were here.
Right.
Oh, sorry.
It was almost as if something was just kind of walking out and just watching us, just standing here. Now, just looking at it, you know, working through things, you can see a reflection here in this window, but there was
in the case.
there was a bright light to my right, so there's no possible way that I would have been able to see the reflection. But something was, it felt like something was standing here. It just kind of walked out. Ah, you can see
Yeah,
me.
it's okay.
Look. So I'm going to take this opportunity.
I thought I saw the.
I do believe in ghosts. I believe in the afterlife. I believe in the paranormal, above normal. I am not somebody who quickly says that's haunted or that's a ghost.
Something very specific.
I just pay attention to my surroundings.
You can if you like.
If you don't want to get afraid, then you gotta be careful.
Oh no, I can't
Everybody
have.
left.
I want to see the goddamn comments. Is the phone still here? Where'd you put the
No,
phone?
he's had a vasectomy and I had cancer.
My phone.
You had
Oh,
cancer?
The phone's on the floor somewhere. Yeah,
If
I had cervical
something
cancer.
is in here,
It's over there. No, I got
or someone,
Here, I'll get my flashlight.
what's happening?
She put her phone down on the floor, face down, and they're trying not to step on it. Oh, you got it?
Yes.
Okay.
No, but that's.
I just saw a rat, somebody said.
There's no rat.
There are no rats in this house. Somebody said,
Jessica,
Huh?
do you want to go sit in the room?
I can. I'm nervous now.
You go sit in
Don't
the room?
be nervous.
You could take the light with you?
Oh, by myself?
Yeah.
Rat bastard.
All right.
Rat bastard, very funny.
I'll go sit in the room by myself, thanks.
I said that Zach Baggins is fake, not that this is fake.
I'm gonna walk in with her.
Go for it.
Oh, I wonder if that's what we were hearing earlier. No, that can't be it.
Is there a light? Where's the light?
No, I think this is it.
I'm gonna sit over here in the corner. Oh,
So when we were in there, when I was sitting at the table showing them where you had sat, this door is closed, so I know it wasn't from this room, but the light flickered for like a bare second. Like not even all the way out flicker, but like wavered.
this one here.
No, the one from before you come in the door.
Wow.
I don't feel anything in here anymore. It's actually, I feel a coldness rolling off the dirt, which is normal because it's subterranean, I guess you would say. I feel kind of rude. I left a handprint in their dirt. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Just in case anybody else comes down here and they're, oh, there's a handprint. It's mine. It's mine. I just wanted to see if I could get that feeling again from earlier, and I feel like that moment's passed, but that was... I didn't feel malicious intent from it at all, but I felt like I was being pulled like this, so much so that I was losing my balance. And it was like on my head, my shoulders, my chest, but it stopped like midsection, and the rest of me felt fine. Like warm, but pulling, like magnets.
I want to know what's underneath the dirt.
Yeah. See, did you see it flickering?
What is that? Why
That's
is
the
that?
light. I don't know if does it on unusual or not, but it only did it for a second earlier.
The light's flickering. I don't know how to turn that light off there.
This one in here?
Mm-hmm.
There's a light switch there.
You have your somebody saying go ahead and start taking. Well, you're doing a recording. So Jessica is doing some. She's recording this entire thing, the audio, or else she would be taking. You, I think you can take pictures while that's happening.
Oh, can you?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can. Oh yeah, you're right. You can. Okay. Take pictures with or without flash? Usually with
Without
flash, right?
flash,
Oh,
no
without
flash.
flash? Okay. Because I feel like they wouldn't like having a flash in their face.
Nothing. Yeah, I was at 3 in the same spot. 3 pictures in the same spot. Always do 3.
Yeah. Oh, I forget. I have the live setting on my phone. That's why it's taking
Come back out
a
this way.
weird time.
How are you doing in here?
I feel the energy so strong. It's the same as Jessica said, like in the back of my head right here. It's very, very strong. Taking the energy away from me.
I think if we shut that door
Does
because
this light always flicker like this?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of strange that's happening right now.
Yeah, earlier it did it for like a split second, and ever since we went in there, it's not stopped.
I know I'm moving things around.
That's fine.
Just trying to no reflection. All right.
Is David upstairs?
David is
Okay.
upstairs.
No problem. I think I'm still recording audio, yeah.
Jessica, why don't you try to make some communications? Why don't you guys go ahead? I'm going to go ahead and set this here. I'm just going to let you guys do your thing.
Well,
Do you want to use the
most people
pendulum?
think about my dad, but I actually had a friend pass not that long ago, and it was really sudden. I wonder, and she would totally be into this. I wonder if I can get hold of her.
Okay. Is there anyone in that has a name that starts with a D or a last name that starts with a D?
Yeah.
Okay, because I keep on hearing that name.
Do you feel a little confused on the name, like it should be two names? That makes
Yes.
sense, yeah.
So is that your friend?
No,
No, that's a different friend.
yeah, it's my dad.
Oh. Okay. So I use this pendulum to get an answer whether it's yes, no, or maybe. Do you want to use it? Would you like to use it?
I can.
Yeah, you sure can.
Doesn't look like I need, like, you know.
No, it doesn't
Practice.
take much science. No, you just hold it like that and put it right above the star. And it'll start moving. Let's ask the question. Let's see.
Well, I'll go ahead and ask if there's anybody here that wants to talk to me. I have known a handful of people in my life that have passed away unexpectedly or through difficult life experiences.
It'll be best if you put your arm down like that on
Okay,
the
so it's
table,
resting?
so that
Okay.
it will be
Let's do it like this.
here.
Like that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Perfect.
Is there anybody present with me right now? Is there anybody present that's not from my past?
Look at the K2 meter. It's lighting like crazy right now.
Oh, all the way up to red. Well, hello. Thank you for saying hi. You gave me goosebumps. Do you just need a friend right now? that one out. And I was like, what? Sorry, we're not laughing at you, just laughing at that I'm jumpy.
Jessica, the spirit may want you to ask, yes, they're here with us, may want to ask something specific or something that can be answered through yes or no, maybe.
What would be a good question to ask? I'm not very good with questions sometimes.
Okay, let's ask the spirits. If the spirits who are here trying to communicate with us tonight.
Do you like that we're here?
Mm-hmm. Very good.
Was that a yes? I feel like that's a yes.
Mm-hmm. Did you see the K2 meter lighting up?
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, like it's kind of happy, but it's kind of sad. Like it's happy that people are in the house, but that it can't like physically say hello. Are you any of the spirits that we have mentioned tonight?
That's me.
I know that's you. Are you a new spirit that hasn't shown itself before?
Yes, that's
Oh,
a
what's
yes.
up, buddy? Are you normally shy?
Is this a child, a spirit? Were you a female when you were alive? Yes? No?
Oh.
Tell us your name. Oh, the candle is going off.
Is the candle kind of, I think, is a candle, I almost said dead and I felt that was a rude word to say. So my brain went, is it empty?
Are you here with us? Light up the K2 meter again and tell us your name if you can. Do you like Jessica communicating with you tonight, visiting with you?
Is it my hair? Do you like my hair? Because
They said yes.
if it's an old spirit, you haven't seen this before, huh? This is new for you. Are you the spirit from the bedroom? Did you like when my hair got all bright? Are your fingers sticky? I feel like it could be a child, like, I get like the stickiness like candy in my head. Like, I don't know why I asked that, but I was like, are your fingers sticky? Have you been playing under the bed? Because I felt like there was something under the bed in that room. And I was tempted to look, but I was like, they don't want me to look.
Many psychics that have visited this house have said that there's a child spirit in
Oh,
this.
yeah?
Yes, in this room. And
It was very nice to meet you. Have you played with people here before?
Let me bring the piano, because sometimes they play with that.
So I don't think you got to see it, Michael, but we were asking if it's a spirit that wasn't mentioned here today, and if it was a new spirit, and it kept lighting up red.
Huh.
Yeah.
Do you like Jessica?
We think it likes my hair.
Who doesn't like your hair?
Because I went into the blacklight room and I didn't think about that. If it's a spirit from that room, they're probably like, what's happening to her hair? Or maybe it's because I really just want you guys to be okay. Is it because you can tell that I care for you? I got big hug energy. Like, I'm always wanting to hug people. Is it because you feel like you need a hug from somebody?
This on?
I feel like the energy is right here, like hovering about.
Like hugs.
Look at that. I like that. Do you like Mike playing with the piano?
Music lover, maybe.
You can play it too.
If you're here with us, will you move my pendulum? Because I don't think it's working.
Where did David go?
Upstairs? I don't know. He didn't say.
I feel like it kind of like is a little shy, and it's kind of like, I want to be here, but I don't want to be here because I don't want to like leave too much evidence.
This is a card the angels drew for you. They said it's a message for you from angels. Can you tell me what it says?
10 of Ariel. Do you want me to sing? Is it because I have cool hair like a mermaid?
Oh.
Get it? Ariel the mermaid? I don't know if that's what it is. or
People
not.
keep saying that they see stuff outside.
Well, there is like reflections from the glass and
Yeah.
stuff. I keep like kind of looking out there almost in like a paranoid kind of way, being like, please don't let me see something in the reflection because I don't know how I'll handle it.
So I am sitting behind the camera now, so
Oh,
if you
does it
guys
say
are
something?
seeing things, or if you've seen stuff,
There is so
let me
very
know.
much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Oh. Are you missing your family? Are you missing your mom?
So Mortimer says that he's seeing orbs flying through.
Yeah, there's no dust in here. A lot of people have commented about orbs in the house, and there's definitely no dust in here, nothing like that. There's no particles in the air whatsoever, which is funny because there's a lot of pets. But like, let me tell you, if I saw cat hair or dog hair, I would immediately let you know because I would debunk that orbs were pet dander. But
But you haven't.
nothing. No, there's no animal what's flying through the air.
So somebody said the candle's doing weird stuff. It is
Oh,
going
this
out.
one's like completely out. Yeah.
So one of the candles is almost completely burnt.
That's really cute because it reminds me of New Orleans. Michael and I have gone there a couple of times. We visited other haunted places in New Orleans.
I'm going to go ahead and switch this.
Are you a spirit that has been following us on our travels from another location?
Light up the K2 meter because it's
It
saying
did.
yes. Yes.
What the fuck?
Thank you, Spirit.
That was, all right, that
That's
kind
the
of gave me,
Spirit you brought from there. So
I'm sorry I swore, but
Is it because I get the feeling that you attached yourself to us because you like that we can take you places and you weren't finished traveling? It just lit up.
New Orleans, did you pick up a gift? Do you have a gift or a memory from there? Because that object that you may have,
We went to New Orleans a lot.
it's haunted.
I heard, yeah. So we went to Madame LaRue's house. We went to the slave quarters where we filmed an episode for the vampire.
Look at that.
So that was, oh gosh, the plantation there. The plantation house where Interview with the Vampire was filmed. And you know, when I went there, I actually felt very peaceful when we were walking through the slave quarters because I got the feeling of children there.
Yes.
But also because there's a sleeping cat. And I was just like, oh, kitty, because, you know, I'm silly.
As you're saying this, I'm just feeling the energy.
So you like that we take you places? Like you needed to get away from there. You needed to get away from what was holding you there, like bad memories maybe, bad experiences.
please,
I think that's
please,
David.
please play the keyboard again. I love music. We all love music.
The candle is coming back on when you said that. Would you play the keyboard again? Or light up the K2 meter? I'm hearing Hong. You visit a place where they used to hang.
Were you a spirit that was harmed while you lived in New Orleans under someone who wouldn't let you go? Because I remember when I was at Madame LuLaRoe's house, or however how you pronounce her name,
Marie Laveau.
Marie Laveau, I got really upset reading about things that were happened to a young girl there, and they were just horrific. And
Lalaurie.
oh, I'm so sorry. It's Lala something.
Oh, as you said that.
That was crazy.
That was so key on.
That candle should not have gone out.
No.
I'm
If
talking
anything,
about
this candle should have gone out.
Madame Lalaurie. You know who we're talking about.
So you don't like her
Just say
name.
this.
You don't like.
Here we go again.
You don't want us to talk about her, and that's okay. We won't talk about her. We're only going to talk about
I'm gonna get on that.
the happiness.
All right, so you want to grab more candles?
Yeah, they're right there.
Oh,
Oh, this one came back.
Did
I
you-
am
they
so
were here.
sorry what
Oh my
happened to
gosh,
you.
They were here. What happened? Sorry that
no, you're good.
And I want you to know that even in your death, you are loved. You are so incredibly loved. I never got to meet you while you were alive, and I love you so very much.
Why isn't David here?
I don't know. He's probably. Yeah.
Did I become your friend? It's okay. You don't have to go away. We're not going to let her hurt you anymore. Oh, that it lit up. She can't hurt you anymore. Unless her spirit was trapped in New Orleans and she was still torturing those poor babies. If so, I am so happy that we could remove you from a bad place.
As you said that.
You're
I'm
welcome.
talking to you.
You are welcome. I just hope that you enjoy your time with us, and if you need to ever move on from our company, I would understand. If ever you are able to find peace and you're happy with the travels that we've taken you on, or maybe you're trying to get to a home destination. Maybe you were not supposed to be in New Orleans and you got trapped there and all you want to do is go home. And so maybe you're piggybacking with us until we get to a place where you want to go.
I'm gonna go check on David, see if he's coming back down.
You know, I'm hearing safe. They want to be safe.
And you feel safe with us?
And it lit up. It's safe.
Oh, sweetheart.
Oh, wow.
That means so much to me, that you feel safe with us, because we don't mean anybody any harm. You know I have big hug energy.
Uh-huh.
Well, that's what I call it. I want to
So,
hug people all the time. I
keyboard
wish I
started
could give you a
playing.
hug right now.
Keyboard started playing.
I heard. I was watching you guys live.
All
I
right.
feel
And
like
the
there's
candle
love
getting
that you
blown
need
out?
to have
Yeah.
that you
Candle
didn't
went
have
out?
while you were
Yeah.
alive.
No, it's because I'm not there. That's why it's happening.
And
I'm not
I can
there.
honestly say that I love you.
That's why it's happening. I don't want to leave alone. You guys go. I'll come down, but I want to let the activity happen.
I feel like it's a girl. I feel like it's a young girl. Only because I can't get the image of a young girl out of my mind.
Why'd you sing to her?
Sing to her?
Yeah. She likes music, obviously, or
Do you want me to sing to you? I don't mind.
Is Jessica?
You know that I sing to Michael all the time. I sang to him on our wedding day. You wouldn't have been there yet, though, because we hadn't gone to New Orleans yet. What should I sing?
Lullaby.
Oh, a lullaby. Okay, so this is one that comes to mind because I used to kind of sing it with my mom. And now I feel like really self-conscious because I'm about to sing on camera, but I might get the words wrong, and I'm so sorry. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. For there are clouds in the sky. You'll get by when you smile through your fears and sorrows. Smile, and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide any trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, when you smile. Oh crap.
That was great. Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, I can't remember the last lyrics.
Family. It says family, that you are like a family member to her.
That really is touching for me. And I think of that song a lot when I'm sad, because it's actually a song that my mom always loved. Thank you. My mom got me onto Natalie King Cole. Natalie King Cole sang her dad's biggest hits, Nat King Cole. And it's something I sang with my mom, and we used to sing that song together. And my mom once said, you know, jokingly, sing this at my funeral. Is that why? Is that why? Okay. Well, what about Mona Lisa? I sing that one a lot too. I sing a lot by myself. You probably already know this. And I'm a little shaky because I'm on the spot. But
Not easy to be on the spot, huh?
it's not easy to be on the spot, man.
So, but I'm just so curious. Is there such object that I'm hearing that you got from there, from that place that you went?
I don't remember. I mean, we did buy things in New
Was there anything
Orleans.
special, like something made out of wood, like a little box, like where you could put a ring or something tiny like that? That says the name New Orleans or something like that.
Oh, sure. We went to Cafe du Monde, where we got the powder sugary thingy.
Beignets.
Beignets.
What about Hex?
But we went to an occult store where we bought some herbs and things, and we bought coffin nails.
Oh, that's bingo. That's what they're referring to.
Yes, okay, that just lit up. It says yes. So they're coffin nails that are tied together in an X. I just kind of thought they were neat because it has history.
Mm-hmm.
They're supposed to bring you luck, I think, if you put them above a door, which I always intended to do. And they're sitting in a box.
Now this time we gotta do it.
Yeah, they are literally just sitting in a box with other memorabilia from our trip to New Orleans.
Well, spirits are saying they're attached. Yeah, this is spirit.
I keep kicking things.
I'm happy that I could take you away from there. I'm happy that you enjoy being close to me and Michael. Do you want to try holding this? I'm not having any luck. My arm's getting a little
That was me.
cold. Give it a go. So she said to just put your elbow on the table so you know it's steady and hover it over the center and see if it moves. Would you like to talk to Michael now? They don't always answer, so don't feel bad. I feel so terrible. Like, I keep trying to burp, but I'm mic'd, and it's like, oh, I keep getting gassy. Oh, hi.
Saying hi.
Hi. I wish I knew your name. I wish I could talk to you directly. I wish that I could just kiss your face and pet your hair and hold you and tell you that it's okay. Because I feel like you just need to be like hugged right now. And like, I feel like you're not a child, but I feel like you're a young girl and you need a loving touch. You need to be
Look at the light.
comforted because somebody really, really hurt you and you've been wanting a voice for so long. Like I'm getting like relief almost at being able to finally say, hello, yes, okay.
Yes, and a big smile. I see a big smile.
I do too. And this might mean that you're leaving me now. I almost kind of feel bad because I just got to know that you're there. But if we've taken you on that journey and you feel better enough to go, like, I feel like I'm saying bye to a friend. Like I'm getting teary-eyed. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Don't feel sad that I'm sad if you want to go. I'm just happy that you're happy.
And then there's me. I'm the tallest of them, everybody here.
Yeah. This is Mr. Grimm, the
Mr.
father
Grimm.
figure.
The
So
father
strange
figure.
that this one is active and this one is still. Like if
Yeah.
there was air in the room, you would have both of them.
You impressed me. Sorry, I moved.
That's okay.
By playing this little keyboard. You actually had me saying a cuss word. Kind of comical, really. I personally would absolutely love if you would play it again.
That was really wacky that it just played on its own like that. Did you do that?
And it wasn't just one thing, it was a series of something.
Yeah, like those like buttons where you could play and it plays a melody or something. I don't even know how to get that sound back.
I don't know. Stop.
I don't even know how to operate that. I play with them many times. I feel like I'm in Vegas.
Was that it? Was that what played earlier? No. It was something completely different. Yeah. I'll let you have to see if you have any luck with it.
I say we move into a different room.
Sure.
We can do that. She just said yes. Or no, that's hard to say. But you know, if you've been with us all this time, just follow us in there. That's okay. You
Yeah.
don't have to stay in this room by yourself. You were never going to be alone ever again.
And we'd
There's-
like to thank you. We'd like to
Yes.
thank the spirits for manifesting and coming to us with messages. Would you like to tell us with the K2 meter or, oh, did you see how it if you're happy and you want us to now move into the next room in this house, maybe you'll manifest better in a different room. We can take this K2 meter with us. Just light it up and we'll walk away from here. Are you saying goodbye for right now?
Oh, okay.
Thank you. Yeah, if you wanted.
I realize it's kind of like, yeah,
Like,
fine.
I'm done.
I'm done.
Ooh.
It's okay.
We'll take.
What if we take the K2 meter and take it into the bedroom?
Yeah. Well,
Sure.
I feel like I'm gonna knock things over.
I wonder if you can see the meter on the camera.
So David is upstairs. You can see the K2 meter a little bit. Well, not with the piano there.
Well, no, but before we put the piano there, I wonder.
David, if you're watching this, you need to come back down. Let's go inside this room over here. I am gonna set this.
Oh, the door's open. Did somebody open the door?
David did.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Did you hear that?
Uh-uh.
Like somebody was following me. The steps, right there, like the dog steps, like a pet, not a person, but a pet was just following us. Something, either a cat or a dog.
You wanna go ahead and shut the door?
The screen door?
Screen door.
It is a little chilly, isn't it?
Of course.
Baby ghoul. Why don't you sit over on this side of the bed?
Over there?
Yeah. And what we're going to do is we're going to put,
Like right here?
yes, and put the K2 meter
In the middle?
in the middle.
You. Oh,
Here.
well, hello to you too. It moved. Aww.
You heard that, right?
Are you playing the music for us again?
I'm going to go grab the piano and bring it into the bedroom. It just went off again.
I wonder if that's like a sleepy time or like a time. Oh, my hair is so bright.
I was gonna play it.
Really kind of freaky. I looked up and saw the Mad Hatter poster, and I was like, because it's eyeballs. It was freaking me out a little bit. Yeah, so that is definitely not setting it off. The little keyboard does not set off the K2 meter.
All right. So now we are in the bottom bedroom.
Where people have gotten a lot of activity from before.
Somebody said that was not the same piano sound. Hopefully you guys heard
Was
that.
it different? Okay. Oh, it's going off again. Hi.
Can you turn that K2 meter so it's facing me?
Like this?
Yes. So
Yeah.
that way we can see it go off better. Your
I
hair
wonder-
does look awesome.
Yeah, I haven't seen it under black light in a long time. Do you think my hair is pretty? Please say yes. That was not Ghosties, that was David upstairs. I wonder, I just want to read the keys. I'm going to get close to your keyboard here. I just want to see what they say. Demo, violin, Picasso.
Well, you know what? Somebody was just thinking, somebody just said the
Something
same thing. Let me try something here. So here's,
Power button? No.
so hold on. So just turned it off and turned it on. So let's see here. It's 11:20. It's 11:12 right now.
I'm going to try taking some pictures. Oops.
I'm just curious if possibly, so we just turned it off, we turned it on. So it's 11:12. If there is a power saver to it. Probably not.
Probably not.
I don't know. We got
Yeah,
time.
that's why I was wondering if it was like one of those automated sounds that happens when you haven't touched it in a while. But if so, then we should hear it again.
Yeah.
Right?
So turn it off, turn it on. It's 11:12 right now. Well, it's 112 minutes. David's not under the bed. David is upstairs, probably eating ribs, all the ribs.
Turn it off. I'm going to turn it on, okay?
Okay.
Okay. So there's the sound. 113 minutes. Let's see if it goes off again within the next. Well, here's the thing. Once it goes off again, if it does go off again, we have to mark the time, and we'll turn it off and see if it does it one more time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Science.
Science. We don't know science.
You don't know science.
Well, I don't know because I've seen it play randomly.
Yeah.
Taking pictures of the bed. Do, 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 do. Taking pictures of the bed.
Take 3 pictures.
Yeah. I do it. I think it's taking pictures like really slowly because I'm recording audio. It's so funny that people kept saying they see orbs because even with all the pictures I've been taking, no orbs, no nothing. I haven't seen anything in the air at all. I don't feel like there's anybody in here.
You don't feel it like that?
No. Feels kind of empty to me.
I'm being asked. I need to take a picture of Mike and you together. If you can sit somewhere near the bed, that would be great.
Okay.
Because then I'll chat.
Do you want to sit like Right here by me.
You're good. Stay there. I'm
Okay.
coming to you. Boop, boop, be doop.
Boop, boop, be doo, boop.
Is the K2 meter lighting?
It
A
is.
little bit, yeah.
I don't think so.
Well, hello. You can be in the picture, that's fine.
Do you like Jessica and I together? Are you fans of our show? I mean, we've moved to town and we started telling the stories of this area. And here we are telling your story. Trying to, but we need your help.
I get the feeling she likes that you're warm.
I'm warm.
Because she's been so cold for so long. I thought I heard that like wind sound again, like over that way, but I couldn't tell if it's something coming from upstairs or not. How long was that?
Was that?
So it's at 113 minutes of the time.
56.
So it's 14, 15, 16. So it's 3 minutes, I think.
So turn it off and turn it back on?
Good, turn it back off.
Okay.
Turn it back on.
It sounds like Nintendo.
Right?
Yeah.
So it's 1:16:34. That somebody said, wait, that's not the right time. Well, that's how long we've been going live. 116
we're
minutes.
counting it from our runner, our time
Yeah.
runner.
So that was like 3 to 4 minutes.
3 to 4 minutes.
3 to 4 minutes.
Okay, yeah. Oh, you know what? I can see the clock on my phone. So 9:53 right now.
Okay.
We'll see. By the way, hi everybody. Thanks for tuning in and sticking with us through all of this. This is very fascinating. We haven't gotten to say hello to you for a while.
Right. I'm behind the camera right now. It's me.
Yeah.
Hello. Honk honk.
Hi guys.
It's like I'm honk honk. Don't ask.
Did you just feel up the camera?
I did. Honk honk.
I wonder if that's why you like us so much, because he's always cracking dad jokes.
Oh, I'm a dad joker.
And I'm like the mom who wants to hug everybody. Except I'm not a mom. It's curious because of it being a child, a sort of a child, like a preteen teenager. Sorry guys, that's been following us. That you had this feeling earlier where you're like, you better be careful, you're gonna get pregnant. And I was like, we can't get pregnant because he's had a vasectomy and I had cancer.
Vasectomy.
But that does
Yeah.
not mean that you cannot be a mom. And
That is true.
eventually adopting or
Yeah.
having somebody in the family who will come to you. Or maybe even
Maybe
pets.
somebody did come to us. Maybe they were trying to tell you motherly stuff.
Mhm.
That's so cool.
It's nice. It's like the BCS family.
Yeah.
Place.
Is it a smart idea
Hmm?
to stand with your back to an empty room when
To
you're
an
doing
empty
ghost
mirror?
hunting?
I don't, especially with a mirror, which is a portal.
You know what?
Yeah. Because it's so funny because when we were sitting at the table earlier, you know when I was saying that when my head was burning? At first, for whatever reason, because I've sat on it, I felt like I had heat lamps close to my head, like lights. That's what it felt like. And I kind of went like this to kind of go, ooh, it's getting hot under these. And I'm like, there's nothing behind me. But it was like, oh, my head's like a little burning, just like right here on my
Right,
crown.
And then I started to feel that, the same sensation, like heaviness.
I haven't felt that for a while, but I remember thinking that like, ooh, I got to turn these lights off. And I was like, there's no lights there.
Strange. What were you saying about the mirrors? You don't believe that they're portals?
Oh, I believe the portals.
I just am paranoid with mirrors.
yeah.
Honestly, I think that when something comes out of that mirror, a spirit.
Dude, if something were to come out of that mirror,
Like a
I'm
bird?
going to ask all of you happy spirits who've been following us and playing with us tonight to please protect me from it because I would be very scared.
Okay, there.
So
was
what time
even-
did I say it was earlier?
It was 58, it's 59, it's 1 minute later.
Yeah.
And it's kind of peculiar that it plays after you say something meaningful, like what you just said.
Yeah.
If something comes out, I want to ask for protection. And you just said.
I love you could have been you moving. I have tinnitus really bad, which is ringing of the ears, so I don't hear things as clearly as you guys do.
I think it's every 3 minutes.
Well, so when I was looking at the time before, I was looking at a picture of a time.
Turn it off.
One more time. All right, so it is, I don't know.
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock, okay. So I feel like, what's up? Why? Don't be upset.
You keep turning off the dang thing.
Well, it's not that we don't believe you. It's just we have to do, we have to figure it out for ourselves. That's all. It's not that we don't believe you. We've been talking this whole time. Don't be offended that we keep turning it off and on just to see if it has a setting. Not that you didn't play with the setting. That's all we're saying. Don't throw a tantrum.
David, nobody's whispering into the mic. I've been very good at, my name is Michael. I'm behind the camera, but I've been trying to be very good at keeping my mouth quiet so Jessica can speak clearly. David
so it keeps
is on a
bumping up to
completely different
red
floor.
right here. Just for no reason at all, it started bumping up to red. I feel like red is an angry color.
It's trying to communicate. It's trying to
I know you're frustrated, I'm sorry.
have. It's a spirit that is anxious to give you a message, and it's not the little girl anymore, but it's a different spirit.
I feel that, yeah.
Can you play something on the piano, please? Or the K2 meter, if you like to give a message to Jessica.
So we were saying it was 10 o'clock before, right?
Yes.
So if it does have a timed thing on it, in about 1 minute, it should go off again.
Joshua Robinson says hello.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi. Oh, they're saying hello to you.
How about, just curious, what time is it? Do I?
Um,
I'm just curious.
Whenever really, we're just
Yeah.
kind of free. Yeah.
We thought our phone might have died by now.
Oh,
Yeah. So I figured it'd be about 2 hours.
Yeah.
Just about 2 hours of just getting to hang out with us, and it's about 2
But
hours.
if it feels good organically, we might just go a little longer. Yeah, because I don't feel like we're quite done being here. Okay, so it's 10:03 now. But it might not happen until like 10:04, because I think it was like just turning 10:01 when we switched it before. It's so weird, like waiting to see. Is that you guys? Or is it the machine? Oh. So that's curious.
and I was hearing your friend, that one that you were referring about, the one you lost. I started his name. I don't know why, but I just hear a middle name, Mary, something with an M. I don't know if that's your friend or.
I honestly don't remember her middle name. It could have been something like that. I feel like it probably was like a common name with an M as her middle name.
And that's when that thing went on, and I was just about to tell you.
So if it sounds every 3 minutes, I think that we could definitely track that. Like, because it went on more than once while the power was on.
Yeah. But even if it's not a power saving thing, let's just say that it's not power saving. The fact that we think that
Or
it
an eyeball
could be
thing.
a power
Yeah.
saving thing, then we're going to have to say no to that. Just on what have you not.
Well, yeah. I mean, if you find something that happens so consecutively at timed intervals, then you have to assume that it's not something that's happening because of a spirit, but because it's the mechanism itself.
Right.
Yeah. I feel like they don't like talking to us when we're being scientific. They like it better when we think that they're here. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't stop hiccuping.
You never get the hiccups.
Well, I do. It's probably because I'm a little hungry.
All right, let me set this up. And then I am going to...
Poster is so freaky, man.
I know, I keep moving the camera around. I keep trying to stay as steady as possible here. Mainly I had to switch the lights.
No. So there was someone that I think that I had a conversation with someone at the Sorrel Weed House in the basement. And that was a child. But that would have been years ago. Like 5 years ago. I feel like it's New Orleans.
I think it is.
Yeah.
It's a spirit from New Orleans.
'Cause I get the feeling like it's a teenage girl, like a young teenage girl.
With a beautiful smile, can you see it?
Yeah. Yeah, I can.
People have been hearing whispers.
I
Now,
wonder if they're hearing it from yours or mine, though.
possibly. I mean, it could be certain things. I mean, I've had my mic turned off a little bit.
I'm pretty sure if mine's still on. Can you see it?
Yeah, it's still on. You look
I was
like,
back there.
yeah, like in the movie Tron.
Right? Oh, yeah. Grimm, Grimm.
So let's just do some silence.
Okay.
No talking. How crazy would it be right now if that door to the bathroom slammed shut?
Dude, I'd be like, well, that concludes our interview for
Has
tonight.
happened before? Man,
Which would be interesting because none of the doors in this house seem like they would move by themselves very easily. Like some places you can kind of tell, you know, like our house maybe a little bit because they seem like heavy doors that like move a little bit from just, you know, gravity, but no, man. If one of these doors started closing on their own, I mean, that would freak me out a little bit. I don't know, maybe it wouldn't, I don't know. I feel like tonight has definitely been more of a positive energy than I was expecting. Well, thank you. See, I really appreciate that. And I feel like people who have had bad experiences with the spirits here are people who, if I may be so bold and say this, is people who maybe had bad intentions. Like, you know, I feel like if you come looking for a happy spirit or come with good energy, you're going to meet other good people. And maybe I'm a little naive. That's entirely possible. Keep feeling like something about music. not the keyboard, but like someone wants there to be music in a different room.
Do you want us to go to the earthing room?
I kind of feel like maybe they do. Yeah, look at that. You want us to take the keyboard there? So I'm wondering, because you got close with your equipment.
Yeah. Let me walk over on this
But no,
side.
because it was lighting up when you weren't even close.
There's
Now-
that.
Yeah, now come forward again and see. Because we wondered before if it was the Wi-Fi signal. Nope,
Nope.
not at all.
Well, that dispels that, doesn't it?
All right, Pumpkin, we're coming. We're coming. We're coming.
I am gonna,
Don't
for
gotta tell me
safety, I'm just gonna
twice.
blow out these candles.
Okay, yes, please. That sounds good.
I feel like maybe. Oh, do you smell that?
Yes.
Roses.
Oh my gosh.
Is that roses?
Yeah, so strong. And
Oh, is it this?
oh yeah. But it wasn't like that.
If it's that. No, I didn't smell that at all today. That is definitely the smell. Oh, I love that too. That takes me back to the 80s.
But it wasn't
That.
so strong until we.
You know how you're talking about a motherly memory?
Mm-hmm.
That smell takes me directly to a specific memory with my mother. Very specific memory with my mom. Oh, is it locked?
They can communicate in.
Don't lock us
fantastic
in.
ways.
Like, that smell was made for a short time at like this flea market thing. It was a whole thing with potpourri in the 80s,
Really? That's interesting.
right?
Put this here.
And I have not, I've been in and out of this room tonight and I have not smelled that at all when we've passed by that
that's what I'm
bottle.
telling you. It was peculiar. That was.
So we got the K2 meter over here.
Do we put it with the piano?
We could. Would you like that? Okay.
I think they have to be like really flat. Or at least when we were in the graveyard that one time near the Clown Motel, every time I tip it up, it would like activate itself.
Okay.
But that could have just been theirs.
Okay, then let's put it like that.
I honestly don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me think of something.
You wanted some company here tonight? Were you feeling like you enjoyed having us here earlier and then we left and you wanted us to come back? Yeah? Okay, we can hang out here. That's all right.
Do you want me to bring the sage?
Oh,
I think
yeah?
that's what I'm
Okay.
doing. I'm going to go get the sage and just bring it here.
Nightfall? It is chilly down here. Oh, I think it's behind the wall there.
Oh, shoot. Threw me for, I was like, how is this turning? I'm gonna,
I don't know if I'm gonna get this. I keep trying to get the same.
I'm gonna come over here in the
Experience.
corner. You all right?
Something just flew across
Flew across the front of you?
like that. Almost like it was it was white. Almost like it was a ball, like an orbish. Was that you? Did you do that? Because it lit up when I said, "Hey, why are you trying to freak me out, man? That was scary." It went all the way to red. Oh, just put it on here. Okay. Do you light it? Like,
Yeah,
do you want me
look,
to have
look.
it stand up?
It's my phone.
Are you sure? Because you did that in the bed and it didn't do anything. But your phone surely didn't make it light up and fly across my face. Could be, but you weren't that close. You got close like that before and it didn't do it. You gave me the willies, man. You gave me the willies. I love the smell of sage. Like, it could have been that it was the reflection from this metal thing over here as you were moved across, because, like, there's a... That's not my phone.
Did you hear that?
But it's behind me, though. There's a reflection from... Is that my yeah,
Oh,
it's
I'm getting.
my
oh my
camera
gosh.
thing back here.
Oh, it just was. Something touched me as I was putting this down. I felt like a cold hand. I'm not gonna light it. You wanna light it?
Do you want me to light it?
Mm-hmm.
Shucks, man. Be nice. Okay, so I've never lit one of these before. Oh, that was me. Freaking me out, man. Freaking me out. Because it looked like it was, I mean, it could be, so like on the wall back there, you see the reflection from my,
Shadow.
yeah, well, no, it's from the light pack on my back.
Uh-huh.
So it's over here in the corner. See that right there?
Right.
That's not what's attached to my back, so it's making a reflection. So imagine that, similar in color, but it went like this, and it went back there.
Oh yes. I believe it. It's been seen before, a blue light like that. So yes, welcome to the Oman House. Where's David?
What? He's been upstairs. Is it? I wonder why he hasn't. Do you light all of it or just a part?
Yeah, all of it like that.
Oh, oops, sorry. Sorry, I messed up. Up. Is this okay?
That's fine.
I feel like, oh, that corner bothers me now. I'll put that in there so it's not a problem. Got a wee bit of a headache from the smoke, I think. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Okay. Yeah. Sage to me has always smelled like somebody's kitchen, and I always thought it just like my friends had a lot of spices in their kitchen. Never knew it was sage all my life until finally someone was actually actively burning it, and I was like, oh man, I love the way your kitchen smells. They're like, oh yeah, it's just white sage, and I was like, I mean, that's what I've been smelling like all this time. Whenever I'm like, I love that smell.
So let's
Hmm.
listen to the room and see if anything.
You know, if it's okay with you, I'm gonna put my phone up here. And if you want to talk into it, because I am recording it still, you are more than welcome to say anything you would like if you want to leave us a message. The creaking is my feet. Don't be alarmed.
That was me.
Hi. So I think you're wanting to say hello, and you didn't mean to spook me earlier, because you may have noticed it made me a little uneasy.
Do you want us to light a candle?
That was strong.
I'm going to go get the candle.
I've never had this much EMF reaction before, ever. Was that you that was pulling me in here earlier? Like something was pulling me into the dirt? Was that you? Can you share that experience with Michael? What? I can't tell what you're saying.
Nothing.
Oh, yeah.
They want me to light it.
Okay.
They're like lighting it up too.
You got it, dude. You know, as much as I kind of don't like Full House, I sure do quote it enough, don't I? Oh, come on.
Seriously, that's kind of strange that that's happening.
There we go.
Was there a second spirit present who did not want us to light the candle? Look at it. Look at it. It's going off. The candle's turning off. No,
Ay, Dios mío. So I don't actually know what that means, but I'm being kind of like, oh my God.
it's the same.
Is it? Ay, Dios mío. Dusty.
Don't try the sage with the candle now.
Okay. I'll come over here.
We're doing this in honor of the spirits who've been manifesting tonight. We honor you and appreciate you.
I
wherever
wonder
you're at.
if you want to be up here by the sage. I always talk to the EMS as if that's the actual
Yes.
spirit, right?
It's just like it. I do the same thing.
I was going to put it up with the sage and see if it's happy up there.
Like this.
Yeah. Because I'm also trying to test if Michael's proximity.
It's influencing the.
Mm-hmm. I think when he's like right up on it with the little microphone part, it seems to go off with that. But he's
not all
he's
the
been
time.
he's been so far away for the most part.
Yeah. I think we're getting to that point where we're gonna have to stop.
Okay. Is your phone getting dead batteries? Okay. Thank you, by the way, everybody, for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. We've had a very interesting experience. Oh, look, a little moth. Little tiny baby bug.
Hmm.
There's one little teeny tiny thing, like a gnat. I've had an awesome time in this house. I was actually really nervous, like all day long coming into the house, because I've heard that people have some pretty intense experiences here and that people feel sick in this house. And as someone who often feels ill, especially when with changes in elevation or possible magnetic poles and things like that, I thought that the extreme, electromagnetic, whatever that one person had called the house, I thought that was really going to affect me because my equilibrium can be very sensitive to a lot of things. I have not felt that in this house. I have had some interesting, not phenomena, but some interesting feelings. But for the most part, I have felt very welcomed in this house, despite my own anxiety sometimes. And I'm going to take the camera from Michael and let him tell you how he's felt here.
Oh,
Go ahead.
I'm gonna come over this way.
Yeah. Give you the most space.
I actually have a light in my face. For the most part, this is my second time here. The first time, I felt something, and I felt a little uneasiness in the upstairs hallway, which we really didn't get to tonight. But when we were first doing the walkthrough here, I was feeling this heaviness inside this room, and I'm not feeling that now. So it's very peaceful. I'm okay with that. Like, I like being here. I like hanging out with David, and this house has good energy for me, so I definitely come back and do it again for sure. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for inviting me to be part of your life.
Oh, almost fell backwards. I wonder where David has gone to, though.
Yeah. I think he's anxious to feed us. He cooked all this food and it ran a little late. And
Anyway,
thank you for letting us into the house. Spirits, the current living and dead patrons of this house, thank you for welcoming us and really kind of just for saying hello and being nice. I'll come and visit again, I promise. Okay, bye.
I'm gonna say one more thing before we go.
Okay. I haven't felt carpet in so long on my bare feet. This is really nice.
Come on, stay there. Don't move. Oh. Now that we got a light. Oh. All right. Jessica, you're a lot smaller than I am, so I'm just gonna flip that around.
Yep, no, I'll make sure. You go stand there. A little bit further?
Backwards.
Backwards, yeah, because you are tall.
I can scrunch down.
Yeah, that's perfect, actually.
That's perfect. So a lot of times whenever we do our videos, it's all edited and we kind of think about what we're doing. So tonight is just something very live and off the cuff. That's why camera movements were all over the place. And we got a light, some things in the darkness, just kind of hanging out. We did a video about 2 weeks ago on the Oman House, and we had to come back to do a late
I think
night
we called it Cielo
investigation.
Drive.
Cielo Drive, yeah. Visiting Cielo Drive. And I think this is like the first of many times that we'll be back.
He's saying hold it.
Yeah, David's coming down now. Come on.
Yeah, the bastards are asking where the hell am I?
Oh, yeah, come say hi.
Hi guys.
Wait, you had a war.
I had to change my shirt because you assholes all didn't like the shirt I was wearing.
David.
The tie-dye doofy? What the fuck is this doofy shit? Do I look like that cocksucker? From Doofy? I can't believe that crap.
Is it in?
I'm reading this shit and going,
No,
Doofy,
he's in,
is
yeah.
this better for you assholes that don't like the goddamn tie-dye shirts? And by the way, did you hear the dogs barking?
Yes.
A little bit, but not very much.
heard
I've
him
been
at
in
the
my
beginning.
goddamn office on the computer at the thing, and I'm watching and I'm listening, and they're hearing voices, and they're hearing stuff, and they're seeing stuff, and they heard a voice say, "Get out." I also read the snidely remarks you assholes were saying. Give me a break. Jesus, they want you going the rest of the night. They love it. Some of them don't. They want a moderator on here.
Oh, well, yeah, usually we moderate the chat,
Well,
but
somebody
because we
does.
can't,
Should I'm trying to, and
yeah.
I'm like catching up. By the way, Matt LeBlanc, whoever, if that's really Matt, hey Matt, if you're out there, this is a shout out to you. If you want to check the house out, we'll set it up. Get in touch with me through my website, the book Ghosts of Cielo Drive. There's a contact information on that.
Basically, you just confirmed it to everybody.
The what?
The whole time that David was gone was for a wardrobe change.
No, that took 2 seconds. I wanted to let you guys experience the house because somebody said, he goes, Matt LeBlanc said, he goes, David's just letting them experience the house. And it's like, yeah, and Lily can vouch for this. A lot of times when I leave the room, the energy
Stuff
just
happens.
picks up because it's like they don't want to.
They're used to you.
They're used to me, and they also don't want to make me freak out going, all right, it's like, fine. But I don't get freaked out at stuff happening. But for their perception, it's like they don't want to, like, David's not going to be cool with this. We don't want to do this in front of him. So I said, fine, I leave the room. Then all this shit starts to happen because they heard footsteps walking across.
Oh, did they?
The dogs, by the way, both Reggie and Fiona were asleep. Reggie was in the top floor looking. When he was barking, I looked at the camera. He's looking straight down the bottom of the stairs. I thought he was looking at the front door because somebody was outside. I thought he was on the balcony. He was staring straight at down the stairwell, looking at that, going nuts. I'm like this, going. So I was watching. They were saying they were hearing voices and footsteps. It wasn't me. I don't bullshit that way. I don't play that crap. I don't believe in that. If it's real, it's real. And by the way, for those of you crybabies that are Zach Baggin fans, he's a fraud.
Oh my God.
He's a freaking fraud. I'm sorry. He was here for 3 hours and ran out. When I asked him when he started the show, I said, hey, Zach, if you guys want to come by tomorrow, I'll throw some baby back ribs and we'll barbecue. And he looks at me and goes, no, I've got a chick coming in from out of town. And I'm like, you live in Vegas, man. I can catch a flight from anywhere in the goddamn continental USA to Vegas in a heartbeat, and it's cheap. You're telling me you have a chick coming here to... And I said, fine. Aaron is a knucklehead. He says, I asked spirits to share my body with me. And I'm like,
Oh, that's right.
you
He got
do.
scratched here.
I said, you like
Right.
to have spirits share your body with you. Okay. And let's be honest here. That frickin' thing he calls a haunted museum, he's got people in rooms that are behind fabric walls, jumping out and scaring people.
Oh, really?
We haven't done it yet.
We haven't done it yet.
That's
no.
okay. It's a waste of money. I'm telling you now. 90% of the crap in there, and this is true, and you can, this is all verifiable, is stuff that's given to him. Like, I have this haunted teddy bear. I don't want it anymore. People send in their haunted items to Zach. When you go in to the museum, you'll see a few items in a room that are in plexiglass cases. Those are the real deal. That's the real material. That's the authentic shit. You don't get to touch it.
Right.
Right.
Then there's stuff like, as you notice, where you have the in this case we have the teddy bears. They're just teddy bears, and in the clown room there are clown ephemera that's all around. That is not anything to do with John Wayne Gacy, and yet he's got Charles Manson's death gown in a display case. And get the picture of this, next to Sharon Tate's wedding gown. You want to talk about the ultimate act of disrespect? Is to have Manson's death gown right next to Sharon Tate's wedding gown. That's disgusting. You talk about despicable. He lasted in this house for 3 hours and ran out at 1 a.m. And I said, what's wrong? He goes, oh, we have all the evidence we need. It's enough. And I'm like, you've been here 3 hours. I said, aren't you going to stay another? No, we have enough. We're out of here. And boom.
If
left.
it's so
gone.
bad, though, why
It's like
were they
they're
laughing
timed.
at their friend in the van? You know what I mean? Like, that always bothered me about that episode. They were laughing at him in that room.
Because it's who he is. I mean, you
Yeah.
got to see a slice of who he really is. And he really treated Nick like shit.
I didn't like that they treated their friend that way.
And I thought it was just totally disrespectful to leave him. And I said, if you guys aren't going to go down there and bail his ass out, I don't give a crap about the goddamn contract. I'll tear it up and I'll go down there and save Nick, because it's not fair to let somebody have that type of an emotional, distraught experience, whether it's practical or it's happening in his head. It doesn't matter. To him,
yeah.
it's as real as shit.
Right.
And he was paralyzed and couldn't go through. And I think the same guy, Matt LeBlanc, said, isn't that the room where Nick had his meltdown? It's like,
Yeah.
Nick had his meltdown in there. And Nick came back 5 years ago. This is 4 or 5 years ago to promote Paranormal Lockdown with Katrina Weidman. And they came to the house, and I had a whole camera crew here to shoot them. And the people from Destination America said, we can't sign off on the release for the footage you're shooting. I said, why? He goes, because Nick's under contract with our company, and we don't want him to do something on some other net. I said, I don't know where this is going to land. Could land on your... I said, well, promote your freaking show. They said no. But I have all the footage still, and Katrina was standing right here, a little few feet to my left, and she goes, oh, crap. I said, well, she goes, I feel like I'm being pushed. I said, really? She goes, I feel like there's two hands on my shoulders pushing me down. I said, what do you mean? She
Was
goes,
it
I
in
feel
there?
like I'm right here, right,
Okay.
exactly
Standing
right
right there.
Just standing there. She goes, I feel like I'm being pushed down. And by the way, they also were complaining about the keyboard. The keyboard is left on 24/7. It plays by itself on its own when no one touches it. That was left from the Poltergeist DVD Blu-ray event,
Okay.
Right.
the party they had here, and they turned that whole room into Carol Ann's room.
Aw.
It was crazy. They took the king-size bed out and put a single bed, a kid's headboard in there, all this stuff, and they put a teacup set and a little kid's tea table there, and a 5 foot tall or 4 foot tall stuffed teddy bear, and made it all look like a kid's room.
Yeah.
The keyboard's sitting on the table there, and people are running up to me through the night and saying, "Hey, David, because what do you know about the keyboard?" I said, "I don't know." Well, we were in the room, and the keyboard played. Oh, that's me. Sorry. The keyboard played a single note by itself, just one note, and stopped. And they were complaining about the rule. They said it's playing a tune. If we were just sitting there doing some stuff and talking, and all of a sudden it started playing,
Yeah.
and it's like.
Well, that's why we were doing a little experiment with it. Science.
And it's
right?
not, I don't know if a dozen of those keyboards. They were going to throw it out when they were cleaning up. And I said, hey, if you want, leave it here. It's apparently the spirit that's here, this little girl, enjoys playing it. And I said, that's what it's all about. I didn't want to deprive you guys because some of you guys were saying, David, get back on camera. We want to hear you and such. What are they? Is that Matt LeBlanc character still in there?
I'm looking to see if Matt LeBlanc is
that
showing
the
up.
Matt LeBlanc? I'm curious if it is, if you have him as a follower.
Oh, God. If we had Matt LeBlanc as a follower.
I think I've seen that name before, but I don't think it's a real Matt LeBlanc. I feel like I've seen him in the chat before, and you go, oh, haha, but it's like all lowercase letters.
I forgot. I
yeah.
wasn't paying that much attention to it. But the voices, they said you hear footsteps. So I'm thinking, the dogs are all upstairs on the
I mean,
on
we
the
did
bed.
hear a lot of movement around. We just assumed it was you.
I would say it was at about 9. I'd have
It
to
was,
look
it
and
was
see.
pretty steady, actually.
I was in the office, sitting at the chair, in my office chair, right over that.
If the
back-
dogs move around,
and
does
that
it make...
was over this room, as a matter of fact. And the dogs, Fiona was on my bed, sound asleep, because I kept on monitoring the rooms in the house.
Uh-huh.
Terry's upstairs, still on the top floor. The cat, he's curled up in a ball on the chair. Samantha's in the office with me, curled up in a ball on the chair. And Domino's in her room, sound
But
asleep.
we did,
in
though,
the
right? We
big
constantly
bed.
heard moving upstairs as if someone was walking around.
No,
Not
I.
like distinct footsteps, but
But
like
no,
pressure
there was
sounds.
Nobody was up. I mean, I was when I'm watching on the camera. I mean, on the chat room, they're saying noise. I then was clicking to the cameras in the house. I'm going, bedroom? No, there's Fiona. There's Reggie.
Okay.
And it's just everything was. And I'm thinking,
in this room, we heard steps. I heard steps following.
no,
Yeah.
it wasn't me at all.
But,
I was in the office watching on the monitor, trying to keep
Above
up
our
with the
heads, like
chat.
almost the whole time, we've heard like pressure movements, like somebody moving like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
No, I was sitting in the chair, and my office chair is right over the earthen wall room, right there, and I wasn't moving around. And you can watch the monitor of the rooms, and the cameras in my office will show I was there, not stepping, not moving the chair around and sliding it around. I was at the monitor working away, typing away to people and giving people some rouses. Some guy saw such and such, said it's a Biden thing. I said, get the hell out of here with your freaking political commentary.
I saw that.
I said, if you want to go to a rump rally, go to a rump rally.
Ghost hunting is now political.
God,
huh?
for God's sakes, this is why I don't belong to a paranormal group, because it gets so freaking catty.
You are your own paranormal.
No, I'm
group.
not. Boom. No fucking way. I am not part of the. I live in a fucking haunted house. That's it. If you see it on my channel, it's 100% real. It isn't bullshit. I don't play that crap. I don't do Zach Bass. Did you hear that? Oh my god, oh my god. Look at the face. Look at my expression on my face. Oh my god, there's a ghost. I want to see what the fuck he's reacting to. I don't want to see his stupid looking puss. His puss going, oh my god, did you hear that? Oh, he's a hack.
And that's one of the things I respect the most about you, is you're just so honest about it all.
Does that light always flicker?
No,
It's been doing it all night.
that's not possible. That's
Yeah.
not right. No, that's not normal.
Well,
I'm
So,
noticing it. It is doing what it's
when
doing.
you were
but
here
it's not doing
earlier, when you guys were in that room, you were doing something and I was sitting here by myself.
it. Yeah.
It did it for like a split second and then it was solid. And then a few minutes after that, it did it. Yeah, it's just been flickering all night.
Stop flickering, you son of a bitch. I have no idea. I'm not one for hyperbole. and
You said
bullshit.
it and it did. You said it and the second you said it, it stopped flickering.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to piss you off with that, because I know if you accommodate me now, you're going to be, wait till later, David. We're going to give you such a smack upside the head for doing that and cursing at us. So I'm saying, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to curse at you, you guys. I'm seriously not trying to pull rank, and I'm not making a fucking show of it at all. Because I know you go, oh, yes, when the lights are off and you're alone, we're going to kick your ass for that one, kid.
Yeah, you got to spend the night here.
The same amount of people.
I'm not like I said. I don't play that. I don't like the
Do you keep
bullshit.
the
I like
same
the
amount
whole
of
respect
people
to the
listening?
spirits.
Like
And,
900.
you know, Michael's is
maybe
you
not
know
less.
It's
is one of a
different.
kind, guys.
It's never the same.
I know you guys love him
Sometimes
and
it's
you hate
higher.
him,
Like
some
whenever
of
we do
you.
live like this, it tends to be a
Did
little
you
higher.
guys just notice the lights get really
Yeah.
bright in this room,
It like flickered for a second, kind of.
and they got really bright?
Yeah.
What do you know? I'm sorry. Look,
The
we're
hell
all
was
gonna
that?
pass in this mortal.
Hey,
They
Whoa.
just did it again.
Yeah.
ay,
did you
Dios
see?
mío.
What did you see?
It's
No, there it
this
goes
light
again.
right here. It went in and out.
That I noticed.
That hasn't
Whoa! It
happened.
just did it now. And that's all of a sudden. It hadn't been doing that earlier in the evening.
Ay, Dios mío. That's my new thing.
I like that.
I love the way it
Cucaracha.
sounds.
Yeah,
I don't know Spanish. I wish I knew Spanish. I wish
You
I.
just said dos míos. I think you know Spanish.
That's all I know.
Really? Is this yours?
There it goes
no,
again.
No, we were just mentioning that the
I
sentence.
guess Ashton and AJ must have left this after they moved out a couple months ago, because I don't remember.
You know
this.
what? When we walked back
The
and
lights
forth
are
again,
flickering
we
a
didn't
little bit.
smell that at all.
These ones here. Mainly that. See?
Wow,
there it
there
goes.
again. And that's doing with some kind of like,
But now that one's solid, and that's been blinking all night.
yeah, that's not blinking
All
at
night.
all.
I gotta smell this again.
That's crazy. Well, like I was trying to say to you guys, I don't partake in bullshit. I have a free channel. You pay $0 to see the footage.
Man, that's
I only put it on
crazy.
there if it passes my test of value. Meaning, if I can't prove it's fake, I mean, if it's something that the cats did, I have 25 cameras. So if something happens if we hear something on this floor, the top floor, something might happen.
I have
and
my
can
nose
watch
all the
those
way in
cameras.
that, and you can barely smell it.
That's my
And
point.
it's not even the same smell
I don't
anymore.
like to put on
As-
videos
but
that are
earlier-
hyperbolic. I don't like Omar Gosh's stuff where he's a lot of drama. It's just not. Hey, it's great and entertaining. I love that. You might enjoy that. Get over here,
Yeah.
Michael.
Well, that's like
It's just funny that
Jessica and I
you
were
said,
talking about it the
you
other
know,
day.
a
Like,
very
there's so
special
many
memory with
people
your
out
mother,
there
and
that
maybe you
have
got this
like
from,
these
like,
really
oh,
flashy
so
videos on
awesome.
like, and it's just
My mom's
not
livid.
knocking it.
entertaining.
But,
Everybody does
like,
their own thing,
that
but like we
smell
couldn't begin to. We
I
couldn't
know
do that even if we
exactly-
tried,
I can
Jessica and
live
I.
here,
Like
but I can
we're
pinpoint. I
we're,
know
we're
where I'm
pretty
at, I know
straight
what happened.
shooters.
It was a
You know,
potpourri,
this is
handmade
what it
potpourri
is.
smell
Yes,
that
we
my mom
edit our
used to use, little
videos.
tiny vials
We
of
don't
oil that
plan
went
anything. We
handmade.
can't guarantee it's going to be a
it
good
smelled just
video
like that.
or a bad video.
Just like that.
It's just
And
it's our
for
It's a video.
experience.
It's your video, right?
Would never be able
And
to
that's what I
find it
like about
until
Michael.
every
I mean,
once in
I
a
watched the
great while,
Roadhouse
I would come
Blues
across it
video
and be like,
because I'm a Doors fan, and I was like, going,
yeah, I love it.
this guy's.
I
I
love
mean, it
that
was a
smell.
couple of weeks. It was like now a month ago. I watched it and I said, I like this guy. I said, I got to see this place where he's going, and he just drew me in. And I said, you know something?
Yeah.
I said, I'd love to meet him. And then 2 weeks later, he
I
said,
show up at his door.
Like, I grew up in
I'm
Oman
across the
House,
canyon
and
from your
sometimes
house.
I
You
think
know, he
that's
said,
bullshit.
come on over. Come on.
I'm like, hey David, I can see your house from where I'm at. Where are you at? I'm across the canyon, buddy.
Stalker.
Yeah, just like
Oh, you're going to tell
no,
you didn't
I'm
know?
not.
Okay, fine.
No, I'm not.
That's an inside joke. I'm sorry. Just something that happened
Yeah.
today that just like, wow. And I had a premonition that something like that was going to happen, and it happened. I was like, okay, that's strange. Like I said, back to what we were talking about. So that's why Michael and I have a kindred soul type of a connection. I don't bullshit. He knows he doesn't. I know he doesn't
do
bullshit.
bullshit.
And I keep it pretty much straight level. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Change the freaking channel. You're not no gun to your head to watch this. I don't provide ghosts because, as I told Lindsay Lohan 8 years ago, something said, Lindsay, I can't guarantee a ghost is going to manifest because you're here and you want one because you want one. I said, ghosts don't fuck with that. They do what they want to do on their time, when they want to. I have no control over them. So again, if it happens and you guys heard it and saw it, great. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I apologize. And for the spirits, I apologize on their behalf as well. They didn't interact. I'm sorry.
I think we had a great time.
I think the audience, a lot of the audience liked it. There were some people who were knocking it, but
You can't please everybody.
can't please all the people. all
And that's the
time.
great thing about YouTube, what we do and what a lot of people, some people stick to like one straight thing, but you never know what's going to come on our channel next. You never know. It could be something happy, it could be something spooky, it could be something whatever, or a live ghost hunt.
Yeah.
We're just hanging out and talking. You just never know.
And
That's
somebody
the joy
said,
of life.
you need the spirit box. And it's like, go look at my channel.
Yeah.
The spirits talk when they want to, and these cameras in the house pick it up. So we've recorded it. And some people said they heard a voice say, get out, when you're in the room. I said, I've heard that before.
I burped.
The spirits spoken loud and clear in other times in this house. I'm sorry. And the ribs will be good when we do eat them.
We can hear everything you're saying.
I'm sorry.
Oh, well.
No, you're fine.
That's the problem when you have more than one mic. There's multiple
Yeah.
conversations.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I spent time with him in Las Vegas when we shot Ghost Adventures Aftershocks, and you know he is who he is. And I know that Nick doesn't have anything to do with the show, which was his show initially. That's right, Ghost Adventures was Nick Groff's idea, and Zach is now taken over, and that's something else. But you know, it is what it is. I'm just a guy that lives in a haunted house. I'm an interesting personality and a character. I'm real. That's as much as I can say.
I have an idea for a TV show.
Go for it.
Peeps. Easter peeps. I hate marshmallows. Okay? What if we were to get peeps in the shape of ghosts, like ghost peeps?
Ghost peeps, right, for Halloween.
And we can take these ghost peeps on ghost adventures, and it'd be called Ghost Peeps Adventures. And we can even dress one up with peacock hair and bedazzle his clothes.
Oh, Zach.
Ghost Peeps Adventures for Easter.
Oh, God. And somebody said, he goes, how much acid has David done in his life? And I'm like, really? You get acid from this? Robin Williams was kind of like a kindred spirit to me. He didn't do a lot of acid, smoked a lot of grass, but well, that was then and this is now, so get used to it. I swear to God, there's people say David's upstairs eating ribs, David's upstairs drinking beer, David's upstairs smoking a joint, David's taking bong hits. And then people say, I'm start chatting into the thing, and they say, oh, David's on chat. I say, yes, I am.
He watches.
Oh, I answer. I don't care. I will answer you. So you want to make a comment to me and don't think I'm going to call you out, I'll call you out. Can't help it. If you want to go bold and say things that are just basically flat out lies and untrue and half-truths, in this house is not built on native ceremonial fucking burial grounds. That's bullshit. The whole fucking... Why would the Native Americans in this area have to go out of their way to bury their dead 50 feet down the gosh darn slope of the hill? It's probably about a 45-degree angle, and bury them there. What are you, crazy? They weren't retarded. Oops. Sorry. Didn't mean to say that to you. Not to the living people might take offense, but to the ghosts that would. That's the way it is. His story is crap. It's a lie. It's bullshit. It sounds terrific. It sounds like Poltergeist, the movie. That's bullshit. Sorry, it's just not the way it is, and it's not on this property. Like I said, what Jessica experienced today, this was the first time in years since before Ghost Adventures that people that would come in there and pick up that energy. She was the first person in so long that's been in here and that's just said that whole thing. I'm going, wishing you were late. Should have had this on camera. That would have been great.
Yeah, we started doing a walkthrough beforehand. We're like, we got to stop. We got to get it on camera. So we started doing it that way. But when we first originally walked through, Jessica walked into that room with the dirt. It's over there. And she started picking up on things and things that she wouldn't have known. There's no way she could have known. So it was really cool.
Yeah, I was impressed with it. I was like, and I was quiet as mouse, just going, go on, keep talking. Just
she was talking and looking at the dirt, and you're over there going,
just like holding my tongue, going, not going to say anything. Yeah, I was very, very amazed at her experience here, and I think, like I said, when I left the room and stuff started to happen that the audience watched, I was like, it sounds about right. I don't have to be in the room to make the spirits jump for joy.
It was like he brought us new blood.
But your energy is what it was. It's like, as I said, it's like a chemistry set. When you come in and Lily comes in and now the Jessica's come in and I pull myself out of the room, the energy becomes very much about you guys. And I'm not distracting and being present. So I left the room. And Lillian knows. She's seen it happen before when we've had seances. I leave the room and stuff starts to just, David's out of the room. We can now start to party. Let him know.
It was good.
Yeah.
I felt like it was really good.
Especially after you left. No.
Yeah.
Some interesting answers to some questions.
That was the world's longest wardrobe change.
I hope you guys like this better than the tie-dye shirt that people are so dated. I'm like going, Jesus. The trolls have nothing better than to sit there and bitch about the fact that I'm wearing a tie-dye t-shirt and I look like Doofy from Scary Movie? My name's David Arquette. Doofy? I'm Doofy. Oh, God, give me a break. I couldn't believe that. I'm just sitting there saying Doofy. Jeez.
Oh, almost dropped it.
Uh-oh, well, you didn't, though.
No.
So you guys I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, youtube.com/David Oman. You guys watch that channel to see stuff. I know that Michael's got 130,000 subscribers. I've got just under 11,000 subscribers. So share the love and watch my channel and enjoy the videos there. They're all real. And if you want to get in touch with me, ghostsofcielodrive.com for the book, Ghosts of Cielo Drive, which we'll show you upstairs if we get a chance. I know we're all starving, aren't we? Yes, we're all
I always
starving.
tell people this, especially whenever they have a YouTube channel, and especially when they're unique. Be true, and that's what you are.
I'm real. I'm just who I am.
That's it. And it's just people love you. We love you. You're phenomenal as well.
Yeah, they liked you, Lilia. They really enjoyed you. They were
You
like,
all-
the psychic is great. I'm going, Jesus Christ, Lilia. Well, you are. Crap, you can't read for me, but you can read for the world. Me, you can't. But that's okay.
With that being said,
That's Munster, as you're thinking. Lily Munster.
I'm gonna set this right back down.
Yeah.
all right. So with that being said, thank you all for joining us on another Grimm all night.
I'm not Mike, it's all you.
Oh, that's right. She's all the way over there. We've never done anything like this before, so hopefully we'll do this again somewhere in the world. definitely come back to the Oman House, especially whenever it starts getting like really like into spooky season.
Or the anniversary season comes
Yes.
up in 2 months. People also were saying, share the ribs on the chat. Please
Yeah,
share the
so-
ribs on chat.
Share the what?
The ribs.
Oh, the
They
ribs.
saw the ribs.
Oh,
They're like,
gosh, right?
share they want to see. People want to see the final version of the ribs.
I
now
think
that
he
they're
ate them
cooked.
all.
No, I haven't touched them. And no, the figurines. We have to go upstairs to show them figurines because
Oh, yeah.
the figurines guys
Let's
said
go.
no, they haven't been knocked over since I was
Let's go.
upstairs.
Let's go see the figurines
So I
real
haven't been
quick.
up there in about a half an hour. So.
All right, so we're gonna go upstairs real quick, and then we're gonna say goodbye. Hey, we're killing the lights, and then we're going upstairs to look at the figurines.
Okay, that's awesome because that light is bright.
It is very bright.
They said somebody said the bed's got stains on. What's that? What are you saying? The beds? He goes, just because you went in your bed doesn't mean that we went in ours.
And we'll definitely be back for the anniversary in August.
Are you looking at my butt?
I'm not looking at your butt.
Here's your
Well, there's a video coming out tomorrow for those of you who are watching,
Oh, that's so
and
weird.
there's a
I forgot
Sasquatch butt in it.
I forgot there's a whole level in between the main
Yeah.
floor.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a
What?
level.
Well, hi.
Hey, puppies.
See, there they are.
Why, hello.
Didn't leave any presents. Good, you didn't. They're the figurines.
So let's go over here. Well, they are all still standing.
I know. I thought if anything, we'd see like a figurine fall maybe tonight, if nothing else.
Nothing has fallen over.
So they're still standing, huh?
Every single one of them
Yeah,
still
see, I
standing.
don't play that shit. I don't
gonna
sit there and
jump.
take them down.
Ready?
You gonna jump?
Yeah.
All right, hold on.
Oh yeah, jump. 1, 2, 3. See Pennywise balloon is moving, but nothing else.
Good, jump again.
See, look at Penny. So that one knocked over.
Yeah, that finally went, but that was because of us jumping. But they've been jumping a couple times.
I've been jumping all
I
day.
jumped.
Yeah.
It didn't.
I have
happen.
been jumping all day.
By the way, I got something to show your audience.
Oh, hold on. Good.
You got the lights. You want me to get lights?
Now I got my hands full. There you go.
This is a copy of the book, only available at ghostsofcielodrive.com.
It's a great book. I have it.
Oh, that's right. You do.
Yep.
Have it. I have to sign your copy, you know.
Well, yeah, that'd be nice. We like having things signed. But yeah, we have it, and it's a good
I
book.
have to sign the son of a bitch thing. And here's my contact information for you all. You can look at my channel. You can see where the book is. You can check out. We're going to be doing some ghost investigations this summer. They'll be up on theomanhouse.com. If you guys want to come, there will be an event on the anniversary, obviously.
So some people were asking if they wanted to do a ghost hunt. Like, so let's say Rita Babita,
Yes.
single person who's coming to LA, can they take part in a ghost hunt here, or do they have to wait for an event and
Have to
join
wait
that?
for an event. We
Okay.
have to do an event here because I don't open the house up to the public.
There you
except
go.
for those events, which are booked through different paranormal investigation teams. Here at the house. They rent the house out. They set up.
So watch the website
Watch the
for
website,
different events.
theomanhouse.com. I think there will definitely be an event. We've just spoke to a company that's going to rent the house out on the 7th, 8th, and 9th of August. I do believe that there's an event here on the 17th of July. And yeah, there's one on the 17th of July. We're going to be putting that together shortly. And that'll be at the Oman House, OMAN, house.com. And they're about 6 or 7 hours. I put out a full spread of food. We have different equipment, which I don't have here tonight because I really have any equipment. But K2 meters, the SLS camera, which was the stick figure camera. Listen to that. Oh, wow. Infrared, thermal imaging cameras. I know we have digital recorders as well. So, the full complement of equipment.
Cool.
And it's fun. Like I said, don't coming here looking for Sharon Tate. You might actually find somebody that's closer connected to you than somebody that's distant that you're a fan of. So,
All right.
Anybody saying anything right now? By
No.
the way, there, Michael. You just self-censoring to keep my eyes clear of something. I'm gonna go,
No, you're
You
good.
son of a bitch!
You can go back and watch all this stuff, but no, nobody's saying anything,
Let's show them
anything
the
bad.
ribs, because those bad boys have got to be
All right.
shown. People need to see my ribs.
I'm gonna leave those right there.
My ribs.
We gotta go take a look at the ribs before we say goodbye.
Oh yeah, baby.
Because it is time for dinner.
Oh yeah. These are David Oman's homemade baby back barbecue ribs. They are sensational. These are the bomb.
All right, man.
Guess somebody's in front of the house right now. I think you've got a visitor.
Uh-oh.
Either that is my neighbor. Oh, it is. It's my neighbor. It's just Julius.
With that being said,
He's coming to watch us.
thank you guys for joining us for another event. Saturday nights, Grimm Up All Nights. It's a little bit different. Here at the Oman House in Los Angeles, California. What is it technically considered Beverly Hills?
Yes.
It is Beverly Hills.
Beverly Hills.
Till next time, happy Halloween. You guys say happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Happy Omanween.
Oh gosh, happy Halloween.
Ghostober.
Say it.
Ghostober.
You guys are awesome. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you very much for joining us here tonight. I hope you guys were entertained. Those that were enjoying this, have fun. Thanks again from the Oman House.
TTFN. Ta-ta for now.
Ta-ta. Oh, that was from White Chicks. TTFN. No, White Chicks was...
Oh, we know it from Witchboard.
I know which White Chicks, they at the end of the movie, they go... What was it? You remember that? Some acronym says TTFF, something or other, whatever. So, yeah, ta-ta for now. Ta-ta for now, sweeties.
You guys be safe.
Be good.